Oh, okay. So we are live. Okay, time to get this party started.
A woman never belongs to you. It's just your turn. You lost your edge, she lost attraction for you. That's how it works. What'd you think she was gonna do? Tell you she cheated? Men cannot afford to get complacent in relationships. Get your fat ass off the couch, start lifting weights, and learn game. You're welcome.
And now your man,
Donovan Sharp.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharp, and welcome to this edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of RP truth, wisdom, and awareness. I do not know what episode I am on, which is fine. I can always catch back up later. But it is good to have you guys in this evening. Very, very much looking forward to this particular breakdown as Walter tries to invade the studio. Ah, man. So it's blown out again. Ay, ay, ay. Hang on, guys. Hang on. I know. It's been a little while. I wonder why it was blown out before, but not now. Let me know if, the gain. Yeah, I see it. All right. I'm not really sure. That is a little weird. I'm not really sure why. There we go. Is that a little bit better? I just turned it down by 5 decibels. Hopefully. Let me know if you guys. Okay, now that looks a little bit better. Okay, I think I'm good on that. Devin stating the obvious. I think it works better when you are not so close to the mic. Yeah, appreciate that, Dev. Yep, thank you very much. Appreciate that very, very much. Good to have you guys in today. Okay, very good. All right, so that definitely sounds that definitely sounds better. Good to have you guys in this afternoon. I'm going to try to break the whole podcast down, obviously excluding the super chats. Baker19 says, "Did we start yet?" No, but we're about to. I'm not going to waste a bunch of time, guys. Let's go ahead and get this party started. So, shout out to Myron Gaines and Fresh Prince CEO for giving me permission to break this down and comment on this. I'm being told this is episode 870. Okay, I appreciate that. I'm glad you guys know better than I do. Let's go ahead and get this party started, guys. Away we go. Hopefully the sound didn't blow out, but we're gonna go.
And if so, why? Want to run around the table on that one? On social media, or even go as far as more here. Okay, ladies, would you say it's disrespectful for your man to like other women?
This is going to be a very good question.
It's bikini pics on social media, or even go as far as considering it cheating? And if so, why? Want to run around the table on that one?
Here we go.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and start with the couch. Miss Reno, Nevada.
Yes.
Do you?
Oh, Myron, it's Nevada, not Nevada. I'm going to end my friendship with Myron just for that.
Think it is cheating for a guy to like a girl's bikini pictures on social media?
Here we go.
I think if he's in a relationship, it's just disrespectful. So yes, I think so.
Okay.
What about you? In the middle?
You.
I feel like it's probably okay at a certain point, but as long as there's not contact, then it's fine. Like, everybody's gonna like people's pictures.
Look but don't touch.
Okay, so you're cool with it.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
It's Instagram. That's what it's made for.
Devin, come up
Social
and get
media.
Walter.
Two girls are okay with it. Okay.
I think it depends on like the relationship between the two also.
Right. Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna say for me, I'm gonna go
cheating just because if you wouldn't be okay with me posting it,
Here we go.
like if you wouldn't want me posting it for other guys to see, I feel like you shouldn't be liking
Merch.
other girls' pictures that you wouldn't want me posting.
Devin, come get Walter. He's driving me freaking crazy.
So I feel like I'm gonna say that's cheating.
Merch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this woman is another example of a woman who thinks that it should be the same for women as men.
Okay.
Devin, I need you to come get Walter, please. Let's move it.
Interesting. All right.
Absolutely not.
You don't think it's cheating?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, she's
What about
very
you?
close to having
I
party
think it's
voice.
cheating.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Why so?
Because I think that when guys sit in a room, there's a bunch of guys. You guys are usually looking at women. Y'all just scroll with your dicks. This really.
So this bitch thinks she's funny. She thinks the woman who's talking right now, she's one of many women who think it's cute to be masculine. She thinks that being like a stand-up comedian, kind of being like this dry masculine energy, she thinks that's cute. She thinks that's attractive.
No, you guys don't think about it when you guys do it, so it's really nothing. But for females, it's more of like it goes into depth. So for me, for women in specifics, it's cheating. When you get that reciprocation from a guy. So when you post bikini pics and they see all that, it's definitely cheating. I'm not a fan of it personally.
Oh,
So
well,
even though
yeah.
you said it that you think for guys it's just like they're just liking it, it's not a big deal. You still think it's cheating?
I'm not a fan of it. That's why I don't date anyone who has social media.
Okay.
How cute of her. I don't date a man who has social media. Well, sweetheart, prepare to be single. Prepare to be single. See, what she's trying to do, and she'll do this a little bit later on, what this woman is trying to do is she's trying to use the masculine standard for women, right? She's heard guys say, I don't date women who are on social media. Listen, I used to date women who are on social media all the time. I just don't commit to them. See, there's a big difference between dating them and committing to them. I'll date women who go to bars or clubs. I date women who have social media. I date women who post bikini and booty pics all over the place. I date all kinds of women like that, have in the past, and I will again. I'm not going to commit to them. But here a woman, she sees the tea leaves. She thinks that men and women are the same. Well, if they're not going to date men who are on social media, then I'm not going to do women who are on social media. Then I'm going to do the same. But MJ Get Right and Sneeko absolutely just fry this out later on.
All right. Oh,
Yeah, subscriber mode is on. Subscriber mode is on, King Life. You have to be a subscriber for at least 1 day, and that is going to change.
even a guy.
Yeah, I'm not. If I don't do it, you're not doing it.
Interesting. Okay. What about you?
If I don't do it, you're not doing it. Well, sweetheart, then I guess we're not going to be together.
Do you have social media?
Yeah.
So-
I don't
what
post
the-
bikini pics.
Oh, so she... Wait, I'm sorry. You have social media? So the guy that you... So you're not going to date a guy who's on social media, but you have social media? Let's hear this explanation.
What?
I thought you said you don't date guys that don't do social media.
I just caught
I
on
don't.
But why do you have it?
But you
then?
have it.
Because I actually have a business that involves it.
So I can't have a business?
I didn't stop you. I don't fuck with you.
That's not me. That's
Oh,
Jenny.
there it is.
What if I have a business and I have a social media account doing the same thing you're doing?
Then I wouldn't date you.
See, this woman thinks it's real cute. Oh, it's just real simple. Then I wouldn't date you. Then, sweetheart, you're going to be alone. Well, it's the same for guys. No, it's not. This is the main difference. This is one of the main differences I'm going to point out throughout this breakdown. There are so many more women than there are the men they're interested in. Modern women operate from a false place of abundance. The reason why this woman thinks she can have this standard is because she thinks there's always going to be another guy lined up for her. This is not the case. At some point, the men are going to run out. At some point, you're not going to have as many options. She thinks that she can use this one qualifier and men are just going to come. No, sweetheart. No. You cannot have the same standards for men as men do with women. That's all there is to it.
Oh, so why should someone date you?
Because if you choose me, then I choose you. But if you don't want it, it's okay. I'm okay
See
with
that?
not fucking with someone.
She just skirted the question. Sneeko just turned it back on her and she just blah, 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 blah.
Like if I was done with my business, I give myself 2 years. After 2 years, I'm done with this. I have zero ties to social media. I don't care about it.
Question for
Wait, I'm sorry. Zero ties to social media, yet you have a business on social media. Got it.
you. Is your because you said you run a salon. Is like the pictures predominantly like clients and pictures of your salon and nails and stuff like that and hair?
I have multiple accounts, so it's like the salt business, the podcast.
Oh my God. Now she has multiple accounts. So not only do you have Instagram, you have multiple Instagram accounts. We don't have access to any of those accounts. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors yet. Yeah.
Account, my personal account, and this and the.
Oh, personal account. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I thought you said you had a business.
Salon. So for me, I have to be on social media.
So you have like 3 or 4. So you would not date a man who's on social media?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, all right.
And my personal like if you go through my Instagram, you look at my likes, it's none but chicks. I don't like dudes. My explore pages like food and shit. Like I go out of my way not to do that. So if I have the discipline to not do it, and I'm fucking with someone who doesn't have social media, I just think it's fair. And if he's cool with it, that's fine. But I'm not gonna demand. I'm not gonna go out and be like, yo, I need you to do that.
Okay. So. Yeah, she'll cut off your egg roll.
That was a bad joke. That was a really bad joke. So we're just supposed to trust what you're telling us, but you can't trust what we're telling you. Okay. Well, again, listen, she can have whatever standard she wants, but again, she's operating from an abundance mindset. She clearly wants a guy that's got some value. Men who have value aren't going to say, you're not going to dictate terms to me. I meet certain metrics already. I bring charisma to the table. I bring finances, resources. I bring protection, blah, 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 blah. And you're going to tell me that I can't have, and you're going to tell me that you don't date guys who are on social media? Listen, I'm not going to bag on her for that. If those are her standards, those are her standards. They're fucking stupid and ridiculous, and she's not going to find a guy of value who's going to adhere to those standards, but to each their own.
It's a long spring road. But listen, real talk. So you just said, like, if the guy does a business, like we're YouTubers, okay, we got social media. That's what we do.
Respectfully, like I don't fuck with someone who has like that type of business. Like my boyfriend doesn't do social media because his business is not like that. I respect that. That's your business. Okay. My business also is that. I don't get it. What's the question?
No, I'm saying
That
like you
didn't
just
make
said
any
you don't do
sense.
social media, but you're justifying why you have it. Like if that guy had that same standard of you, and he was like, "Why you got social media?" You're like, "It's
Listen,
my business."
I know that
And he'd be like,
I'm-
"All right, bet."
but
So
I'm
you
crossing-
wouldn't do the same thing.
Look
for
at this
the guy
masculine energy,
that
guys.
has the business.
Look at this
and he has
masculine
social media.
energy.
You would just be like,
But
"Nah,
no.
period."
I'm upfront about it. I'm like, listen, this is my shit. This is my criteria. No.
And she swears too much, guys. She swears way too much. Gentlemen, don't date women who swear as much as this. If I don't fuck with you and shit, she's too masculine. Don't date women like this, guys.
Nobody has to fuck with me.
I'm saying, but answer it yes or no.
What is the yes or no question? I don't get what you're trying
I
to say.
asked you if a guy has a business that literally coincides with social media and
Yes.
he has it.
Are you gonna be
Are
okay
you
with
cool
that?
with that?
Yeah, obviously. I think like
That's not obviously. That's not. What
No,
it
that's
is
not what
obvious,
you
'cause
do- yeah.
I feel like there's people
Merch.
don't realize that if the guy has, you can tell when someone's a fuckboy. You're on there just scrolling doing dumb
Dude.
shit, but if it's
Wow.
business,
Whoa,
that's
whoa,
different. It's
whoa.
obvious.
But what if your
Okay,
business?
Yo, whoa. Guys. Yo, check this out. I talk about this all the time in my courses. If a woman swears too much, she belongs to the streets. And I don't have my full panel of, sound panel. I'm gonna have to get that fixed. But she swears like she curses like a sailor. Any woman who swears that much has definitely been ran through, and you can tell. Holy moly, listen, I'm a man and I don't even cuss that much.
I think the distinction wasn't clear because like it came off. I think everyone here at the table can agree that like we all interpreted that as if he has social media, I don't give a fuck what it is. I'm not fucking with him. But you're saying if it's for business purposes,
You can tell when someone's on
Okay.
social media and they're not really on social media.
so the exception is if it's for their business to generate
Yeah,
revenue, you understand.
It's obvious.
Okay,
when someone's strictly
all right.
business.
That's where the confusion kind of
Yeah,
came.
yeah.
Yeah, you didn't really. Everyone here was kind of confused. So okay, we get it.
Wait, why
Yeah.
don't you,
Makes sense, yeah.
what's wrong with YouTubers?
Ostrike with the $5 super chat says, I can't stand when people, men or women, say, fuck with you. No, you don't. Yeah, I don't like that either. Like, if I fuck with you, da-da-da-da-da. Like, I mean, are you, like, to me, that comes off as, like, wannabe black. Like, she's trying to be hood. Like, if I fuck with you, no, sweetie, that's not feminine. This woman is masculine as fuck, and you can tell by her body language, she's not really listening. She's just waiting for her turn to talk.
Seen the wrong YouTubers.
You said that you personally wouldn't fuck with a YouTuber.
No, people who have YouTube, let's say you have YouTube,
Yeah,
then
I
you
do.
have your Instagram. Let's say not you, but whoever else. They'll have like their body pics, their car pics. Like that's you flexing on what you make money from. That's cool. That's what you do.
Right.
I don't judge that. Not at all.
Appreciate
that's
that,
just
Grayo's
not
vision.
my type.
Okay.
So what?
Hold on. So when I DM'd you, what do you think?
Uh-oh.
I didn't think anything. That's your business.
Here we go.
Okay.
Dude, this woman, look at her. She looks like she's ready to fight some goddamn body. Guys, never ever commit to a woman who swears a lot, who doesn't smile that much. Like, dude, she doesn't smile at all, and she thinks this is cute. She thinks she's being attractive right now.
The Rolls Royce didn't work.
No,
Hold on.
because
Waste
Eric came there
investment.
too to come on the show. So, but yeah, okay, cool. All right.
That's okay. All right.
Shout out to Eric.
All right. So that's just her preferences. She doesn't like guys on social media.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so I am like the polar opposite of all of that because I be liking having threesomes and shit. So
Oh my
like,
God. Oh my God. Not another. Here we go. Here we go.
So it's not cheating for you, I guess.
I lived in Vegas for 3 years, so like
Okay.
originally from Philadelphia, everybody's very closed-minded, right?
We don't claim her, y'all.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So like when you're in Philly, a lot of people are haters. A lot of people are like, oh, like her man did this, whatever the fuck. Like everybody out there is like they're kind of like fake as fuck, and they're also trying to like get on top of you.
Okay.
When
Wait a minute. She says people in Philly are fake as bleep. Sweetheart, you said you lived in Vegas for 3 years. Listen, say what you want to. Listen, I don't like the Northeast. I hate this area of the United States. But on the West Coast, people stab you in the back, for sure. On the East Coast, people stab you in the eye. At least you see it coming. So I don't know what she's talking about.
I moved out to Vegas, I realized like everybody. Oh, when I moved out to Vegas, is this better?
Yeah.
When I moved out to
I'm not gonna
Vegas, I
subpoena.
realized
She also yeah.
that
This woman also has told on herself. She seems to be proud of her promiscuity. Guys, never commit to a woman who's proud of her promiscuity. She's got sleeve tattoos and threesomes and like the first words that comes out of her mouth, threesomes. That's just like the white coated chick that Devin and I were on the podcast with, the one who Frank Castled herself. Dude, even before the camera started rolling, she was telling us how much she liked women and that's hot, guys. Over-sexualized women belong to the streets. Like, it's all fun and games now because she's only 32 years old, but dude, this isn't cute. Like, it does. She thinks, again, both these women are sort of the opposite. She thinks it's all cute and guys are going to hit her up and, oh, look at that, she's into threesomes and she's got tattoos and she's been to Vegas. Oh, she seems cool. Yeah, for one night stand. But this woman has no idea that she's on a podcast with almost 1 million subscribers, man. You're not doing yourself any favors.
everybody out there is a lot more chill.
Okay.
You know, you're kind of like pointed out if you're the one that's like talking shit, right? Because
Okay.
in Vegas, a lot more people are like open relationship,
Yeah.
polyamorous, whatever works for them.
Dude, what is she? Dude, she does not. Oh boy. This is the type of woman who she probably lived in Vegas for 6 months. She probably lived in Vegas for 6 months and then read about it. Dude, polyamory is not big anywhere. Polyamory is kind of like the alphabet community. We think that they're bigger in numbers because they're the loudest. Most people are not into polyamory, sweetie.
But for you, like liking pictures is nothing. Then you're
Nothing
like,
at all.
whatever.
It's literally
Yeah,
like
sex positive.
every single relationship, every person's gonna have their boundaries and respect. It's all about
See ya.
open communication.
Lost cause.
What works for you, what works for me, ain't gonna work for y'all.
Okay.
So out there, I learned that
Here we go. So this is a woman. Yeah, there it is. Freshina says she's saying a whole lot of nothing. This is another one of those subjective truths people. When you pin them down on a fact when you disagree, they can always fall back on, well, what doesn't work for me doesn't work for you. No, we're all the same fundamentally, guys. Some guys might like brunettes, some guys might like redheads, but fundamentally we don't want hoes. Women are the same fundamentally too. Women might like blondes, some women might like brunette men. But women don't like men who don't have experience with women. That's all there is to it. So just because something works for you surface level does not mean that you are fundamentally different from one woman to the next.
really needed to like calm myself down and like open my mind. And then I kind of realized like, you know, like my first kiss was with a girl.
Oh my god.
And I used to like hide
dude,
that. And then like I got a
come on.
boyfriend and like
See?
out there I was like, you know what? Like I want to have some fun. Like
Dude, already, I can't stand oversexed women like this. Oversexed women like this. So already we know she's done threesomes. We know she thinks she's into polyamory, and her first kiss was with a girl. Oh, I'm so proud. Ladies, if your first kiss was a girl, don't broadcast that. That makes it this makes you look bad.
because I'm confident. Like I know what I bring to the table. So
yeah.
if you want to be a
What exactly do you bring to the table?
jerk
Other than an overtaxed vajayjay.
my back
Word.
and cheat on me, then you're the one that's missing out because most chicks ain't cool like that.
Okay.
Wait, you're single, right?
Yes.
Makes sense.
Okay. What about you? Is it,
It's all fun and games.
relationships were good. It's
There
me
it
that
is.
just like wants to have fun right now. You know, a little gypsy moving around.
There it is.
Okay.
Hit it again, Chris. Hit it again.
what about you? Is it cheating if a guy likes pictures of girls in bikinis?
In the past, I would have said yes, but like in my 20s, I'm realizing I don't think so. Just because I think that we all can agree that when you walk down the street and you see somebody attractive, you address that you think they're attractive, whether you say it out loud or you say it in your head. As long as you're not making personal contact.
Box of Orange 84, I like this guy. Says, I don't know if you've gotten into it, but the Asian girl later questions Destiny and his wife about his open arrangement and the tone of the body language each when they answer the question. I'm gonna try to get to that. I'm gonna try to break down this whole thing. And the reason I'm gonna try to break down this whole thing is because today is the last day. That's right. That's right. You guys are gonna get some sales pitches. Today is the last day to enroll in Relationship Foundation Fundamentals. There are 7 hours, 9 minutes, and 321 seconds left to enroll. However, if you don't have the full cost, guys, you can split it. You can split up payments. That's right. We are offering payment arrangements through Split It. You guys can get access to Relationship Foundation Fundamentals in full for a fraction of the cost, as low as $165.67 a month. You can get access to Relationship Foundation Fundamentals for just $165. If you can't afford it, you can split it up into payments. The link is in the description. Go to your emails, etc., etc. Relationship Foundation Fundamentals. You can break it up into payments. Let's continue.
To disrespect your partner.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
All right. Yeah.
It gets kind of touchy, but I guess it just depends on the.
Yeah, Carlos R. just nailed it with the $2 super chat. Says, but if a man said he had his first kiss by a man, well, listen, I'm not upset about that, Carlos. Like, listen, I don't find it gross that a woman had her first kiss with a girl. I'm not going to sit here and say, well, it's not fair that it's okay for girls to kiss each other, but not guys. I'm never going to complain about that. But just like someone who, Elliot Moore says she brings STDs to the table, just like, it doesn't really matter at that. I don't care about what's fair and what's not, right? But when women start just all of a sudden just verbally vomiting about their sexual history, they do it because they're proud of it. And a woman who's proud of a promiscuous past is not going to make a very good significant other.
So the couple and what has happened in your relationship or whatever, but I don't think a like will make the situation a cheating situation, but if it starts getting
Oilsberg just made a very good comment. I'm not going to repeat it, but you're 100% right.
one a little more personal than I think.
All right. What about you?
She looks good.
If Destiny started liking chicks' pictures.
I mean, he fucks other women.
Okay. All right, so that's a no for you. Love you. That's a no for you.
He fucks other women. Look at the twinkle in her eye when she says he fucks other women. Watch this.
What about you?
Watch.
If Destiny started liking chicks' pictures.
I mean, he fucks other women.
Look.
Okay.
Look. He fucks other women. Does that look like a woman who is disgusted by the fact that her man fucks other women? And I don't even know if this is true, to be honest with you. Number one. Number two, she's got blue hair. This woman is a hoe bag. Any woman with unnaturally colored hair is definitely a 304. This is one of the earliest and most obvious 304 tells there are. Blue hair, green hair, pink hair, whatever the case may be. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. I had Devin do the red hair thing for a little while because I thought it would look good. It did not look as good as I thought though. So we went back to blonde. That was my call. This woman is clearly a hoe. I don't care if you're married. I don't care if you're married in a relationship. If you have unnaturally colored hair, you're a hoe. And yes, Destiny probably does get milked.
All right, so that's a no for you.
Karen C said, I listened to learn. Donovan and Devin. Appreciate that. Stephen Mitchell, $2 says, can we get a Myron, Destiny, Sharp, and Rolo show? Boy, that would be fun.
Love you. That's a no for you.
Or if you want my honest answer, I think a relationship is a contract. And if you break the rules, you cheat. No matter what it is. If you have agreed on something, and you do the opposite.
This is a whole lot of nothing.
Depends on
that's a whole lot of
nothing.
She just literally said a whole lot of nothing. That's just if you break the rules. No, that's a whole lot of
Contract is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Alberta? What's your
Yeah,
thoughts on
of
that?
course.
Is it cheating if a guy likes bikini pictures?
So, like in my relationship,
MJ, get right.
Okay, no.
I would agree with Melina that you can like establish a contract.
Okay.
A contract?
wouldn't recommend that contract for most couples. But like, if you do you, if you want to like say no bikini pics for anything, but yeah, that wouldn't be something I would implement.
You wouldn't recommend that they allow their guy to do it, or you would recommend that
I wouldn't recommend making that like an established boundary in your relationship. I think there's better non-negotiables.
Okay.
Better
So that's like
non-negotiables.
fighting over like some pennies.
See see again, she says I think that there are better non-negotiables. Here is the problem, and I'm going to come back to this point many times. Here is the problem, and I will say this again. There are more women than the men they want, okay? I'm not talking about there are more women than men. We all know that to be true. But the reason why modern women are in such peril, such trouble, is because there are far more modern women than the men who exist that they actually want. So when she's talking about there are better non-negotiables, sweetheart, you're in no position to negotiate. You will take what you get and you'll like it, or you will be replaced. These women don't see it that way because they think that they're just there's a high value man tree. Well, if he doesn't follow the rules, this other one is. Doesn't work that way.
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
I don't think it's cheating. I think that it does come with a level of respect. So I wouldn't be liking pictures of guys
What's
if
up,
I
Frank
met someone,
Moolah?
and I wouldn't want him liking pictures of girls. But it also comes down to you being confident in yourself and secure with yourself and your relationship.
Okay.
But I don't think it's cheating. I just would hope that my partner wouldn't do it. Because I think once you put a like or a DM, you're engaging in something. A like, when you like something, you're trying to get someone's attention.
I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm a little insecure with MJ Get Right on the screen because I know that nigga's ripped.
Okay.
So I like everyone else is kind of agreeing. Just don't do it.
I have a question for ladies. Do you think social media facilitates cheating more from the female perspective or from the male perspective? And I'll start here and then work our way back
Here
around.
we go. The answer is women. The answer is women. The smartphone and social media are exploited by women for the purposes of infidelity far more than men. Let's see what happens.
Nowadays, I think women are just as bad as men, to be honest with you.
But if you had to pick one.
I would Don DeMarco her, but I can't. Oh, here we go.
She
was honest.
Women.
There it is.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, I imagine. yeah. Probably easier for women because they're going to be getting hit a lot more. Yeah.
Okay.
They're just going to have men casting wide nets. So yeah.
Okay.
Greater
So you think
exposure.
women are more okay?
Guys, we got 700 viewers. We have less than 200 likes. Guys, let's get the likes up. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I basically agree.
Women?
What you're saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody's going to agree.
What about you?
Women definitely.
Okay.
See, here's what's happening because this is why women are hive-minded. Okay, women are very hive-minded. So Blondie on the left, who's bleeping Myron, she says, "Oh, she kept it real. She kept it a stack." Yeah, women. Yeah, women use social media to cheat more, and so now everybody's going to say that. Women give each other permission to think, guys. This is why they say they're hive-minded. This is why we always say it doesn't matter how hot a girl thinks any particular guy is. If her guy, the guy that she wants, the guy that she thinks is hot, if he is not directly or indirectly signed off on by her friends, family, relatives, people out in the real world, in other words, if other girls aren't looking him up and down, if they're not eye-bleeping him, if they're not flirting with him, in her mind, even if he looks like Shamar Moore or Chris Hemsworth or Chris Evans or Leonardo DiCaprio, it doesn't matter. If she's not getting that pre-selection, if she's not getting that, hey, good job, girl from the world, she starts to lose attraction for him. Well, it's the same thing with this round robin discussion. One girl said, yeah, women use social media to cheat more, and now they're all going to fall in.
Women?
Yeah, chicks. Yeah.
Okay.
Women.
Okay.
They're all going to agree now.
Yeah,
No, definitely. I was gonna say
all
women.
gonna agree.
Yeah, definitely women.
Yeah, Kyle Horn says, if you notice that Destiny's wife is leaning away from him. Yeah, I noticed that very early on.
I would say, I think women can get
Yeah,
away
there
with
you
it
go.
a little bit easier.
Okay.
Party voice.
And then what about you in the middle?
Yeah, I feel
Women?
like we definitely
What, the
push a
French
little bit
toast?
more. We
Yeah.
push
Damn.
more, like
100%.
Is this universal women?
I agree too.
yeah.
This is the craziest panel I've ever seen.
Oh,
man.
shit. Yo,
I mean, women
for the
post
fellas though,
for
real quick,
attention most.
MJ, if your girl looking at other guys' pictures, is that cheating for you?
Uh-oh.
If she's liking it,
Yeah, like it.
hell the fuck yeah. You mean to tell me? Come on now.
Come on,
'Cause
MJ, let him know
it's
something.
my thing is like if I'm doing something,
Tell him, MJ.
if I'm restricting myself from all of this out here, and you can't respect and do the same thing, like that's boom, you're done.
So this is where I diverge in opinion with MJ Get Right. This is the difference between, and I think that MJ probably would agree with this. MJ understands that there are less of him than there are girls around the table, right? MJ's not restricted himself for any woman. No man ever should. I don't restrict myself for Devin, and I love Devin to the moon and back. That's just all there is to it. The reason why I can get away with not restricting myself and Devin can't get away with the same thing is because there are more Devins than there are Donovans. I have the leverage. I know it. Devin knows it. Devin knows that I know that she knows that I know that I have the leverage. That's really what this comes down to.
Okay.
And
Destiny?
yes, Destiny is a girl's name for sure.
So obviously we're open, so we don't give a fuck. But
people.
Here we go.
What? This is something that it's kind of weird because I feel like I have a more traditional view on this. I've said this before, and people get really mad. In my opinion, on social media,
here we go.
If you reach out to engage, then there's like a reason.
Now this is where Destiny comes correct. He's keeping it a stack here.
So if you're in like a traditional relationship and you are monogamous and nobody's fucked around, I don't know why you would be liking like sexy pics on social media. I super don't understand. I know a lot of people said they were
because I want to fuck sexy women, Destiny. But the difference is that men can get away with it, especially if there are less of them than there are the women that want them, and women cannot. That's what it comes down to.
We're okay with it, but I don't know. Like,
Yash says Destiny is kind of a hypocrite teaching people about monogamy but practice open relationship. It doesn't make sense. I don't know that he preaches monogamy. I thought that Destiny was just a gamer. I thought he was a gamer geek / Sigma male. I don't know much about this guy.
Like, I can understand liking like friend pictures. If you've got like a friend group, maybe there'll be like a girl in a bikini who's like out with friends, like going whatever. But if you're just liking like random like sexy girl pictures on Instagram or
call me crazy, but it looks like his wife is bored of him. She doesn't look enamored with him at all. Just an observation.
Sexy guy pictures and you're like in a monogamous relationship, I don't know why you'd ever do that. Like, you can look at stuff and appreciate it, but as soon as you start engaging, I think that was the word used, as soon as you start engaging, like adding likes or especially like DMing, I just don't know what the reason is other than, I don't know if guys
we're trying to fuck. Destiny's right. We're trying to fuck.
Admit it or not, but there's like some like secret cope in the back of their head that maybe one of these girls will notice or some shit, or you can like reach out at some point. That's what I feel like. Like when people reach out on social media or engage, it's for a reason.
He's right.
That's a good point.
He's right.
Zico? I want to say that it's cheating, but at the end of the day, I think that I'd agree that it's pennies. I think it's going to happen regardless. And I think it's more important to get angry at other stuff that's more blatant. Like, it's like if I consider that cheating, then I would have been broken up.
Yeah, I think a woman liking a picture.
Grayos Vision, $5 says a debate with you, Meyer and Fresh, Tate Brothers, Destiny, Sneeko would be a really good podcast episode. Anytime I hear a raspy voice, red flag. Appreciate that, Grayos Vision.
Or engaging is way worse than a guy engaging on Instagram or social media. I think this might be controversial. Hit me with the sound effect real quick, Chris. I think the threshold for a female to commit an act of infidelity is far easier to break than for a man.
Facts.
And the reason why I say that is because sex is way easier for women to come by. So since sex is easy to come by for women, I mean, a natural byproduct of that is it's easier for you to cheat as well. I think for women, the threshold is way easier.
Pro Fighter said he's getting more attention than she is. Nope. I don't care. Dude, Destiny has almost 500,000 followers on YouTube. I don't know what his IG is. I can promise you there's a 764% chance that she gets far more sexual energy than he does.
Like, it's because the thing is that a lot of girls like to use the male metric of cheating. Like, okay, I didn't fuck him, so I didn't cheat. I would argue you cheated way before that. As soon as you start to entertain another individual or give him attention.
Dre Raven says Smurfette gives me nympho vibes. Something about her eyes. Yeah, Smurfette looks very innocent except for the blue hair. You can tell she likes to be finger cuffs. We'll just put it that way.
Or whatever it may be. Because women show their affection differently than men do, right? Women tend to do it from an emotional standpoint, from a communication standpoint, cognitive standpoint, versus for men it's physical. So as soon as a woman starts to entertain a man, or even if a woman puts herself in a light where she's trying to entertain other suitors with putting sexy pictures of herself, I would argue that is cheating because that is how women flirt. Men flirt by overtly communicating, hey, I like you, I think you're attractive, I want to hit on you. Women flirt by, let me wear a red dress and put myself in a certain position where men will approach me. No offense.
I feel like if you're in a restaurant and you see somebody hot or pretty, you're a guy or girl, like I think you can notice that and think like, okay, they're hot, they're cute, whatever. And I think that's okay. Everybody does that. You don't accept that you've got problems. Everybody does that.
Yeah.
But walking up to that person and saying like, hey, you're hot, or hey, you're really cute, or whatever, I think that's a different thing.
Of course, he's 100% right, but no one is walking up to anybody on social media, right? Like what he's trying to do is he's trying to compare a guy walking up to a woman and saying, hey, I think you're hot in a restaurant, as opposed to sliding into their DMs. The intent is the same, but the strategy is different. So I agree with him about the restaurant analogy, but let's face it, the reason why dudes DM women more instead of just walking up to them is because really walking up to women is now called catcalling. You can't openly admit that. Stephen Mitchell says, I wish there was a $2 super chat says, I wish Devin was there to school the ladies. Devin, put it on the poll. Put it on the poll, Seven. Trex10100 says she messes with the BBC. Put it on the poll, Devin. Does Smurfette, does she fuck with niggas? Has Smurfette ever taken a walk on the dark side? Your 3 answers are no, yes, and hell yes. Put it on the poll, Devin. Has Smurfette ever messed with the BBC? With big, black... I'm not going to say the last word. Let's continue.
And that's the difference to me on social media. Like when you're liking a picture, you're like making a choice to engage with it. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with looking at something on social media.
He's right.
If you're a guy and a girl, why do you have to like the picture? That just seems, if you're in like a traditional relationship, I don't know why you would ever do that. Like why even start with that?
I've studied Instagram for like 5 years, right? And it's funny because engagement is very important. So regarding relationships, for example, a man and woman, I look at it as like a closed door policy. Let's say, for example, we're together, right? Like let's say me and you, and we have an agreement where I'm only dealing with you, you're only dealing with me, and you like another guy's picture. This means, for example, when you lay out a picture, he may say to himself, you know what? She might be into me. I'm gonna hit her up or DM her.
She lives in
LA. Open door policy. So I'm just saying, like,
definitely
if you start
out
that interaction, it may lead to more, which may end your relationship. So you never know.
So let's keep an eye on Destiny's wife. Let's see how many times she looks at Myron.
Going back to the example that you gave, Destiny. I think that valid, right? The guy is approaching the woman.
Why is his name Destiny? Like, I'm not trying to bag on the guy. I don't want to trash the guy. I know that seems counterintuitive because of the title. But you know, I want to give this guy a fighting chance. I would really like to know why he calls himself Destiny, because is that after a video game? Because to me, Destiny is a girl's name.
Woman, but my argument is that the woman rarely approaches, if ever. Most women don't approach men.
Yeah, but I'm saying, why would you even do it? Like, what's the point? I
to
don't
fuck.
know why
the reason you do that, Destiny, is to fuck. That's why.
Yeah, as a guy? Yeah. Like, why would you, or if you were a woman, why would you tolerate your guy liking, like, sexy pictures on Instagram? Like,
and there's the question. He just asked a very good question. Let's rewind that a little. This is a teaching moment. And I've referenced this. Destiny asks a very good question, but I have a very good answer.
Ever. Most women don't approach men.
Yeah, it's rare, but I'm saying, why would you even do it? Like, what's the point? I just don't know why you'd be. Yeah,
as a guy?
Yeah. Like, why would you, or if you were a woman, why would you tolerate your guy liking, like, sexy pictures on Instagram? Like,
the reason why you would tolerate your guy liking women with sexy pictures on Instagram is because there are less of you than there are of her. Listen, women who belong to high-value men, women who belong to high-status men, women who belong to men with options, they know and understand that men like them don't come around too often, much less much less get his attention. Women who belong to men with options, they know and understand. They know and understand that girls are going to holler at them. They know that he is going to holler at other girls. Deep down inside, that's attractive to her. She thinks to herself, okay, he might smash other women, he might like other women's pictures, but he comes home to me. And we'll get into this a little bit later, but if a man, they say if a man loves a woman, he won't cheat on her. No. If a man loves a woman, he won't allow her to find out he's smashing other chicks on the side. Dude, 11 out of 10 women, though they would not admit this out loud, they would tolerate their man stepping out as long as they don't know about it. Because if they know about it, now they have to react to it. Crap. My mom knows, my sisters know, my girlfriends know, everybody knows Donovan stepped out on me. Now I have to do something about it. And then months later, they get back together. And then they all ask, I wonder what's wrong with her. Well, we worked it out and blah, 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 blah. And he said he wouldn't do it again. No, what really happened was an understanding. Do what you do. I just don't want to see it, smell it, hear it. I don't want to see any of that. But getting back to Destiny's question, the reason why any given woman would tolerate a guy liking the pictures of other women is because he has options. That's why. The deal is this: that man, the average man that the average, stay with me here, guys. The average man that the average woman is after has more options than that woman. Let me repeat that. The average man that the average woman is after has more options than that woman. The average woman, 90% of women are after 10% of men. Sometimes it's 80%, 20. I don't know. I'm not going to get into the Pareto Principle. I'm sure that there's valid. But most women are after the same top 10, 15, 20% of men. I think we can all understand that. Women inherently know, whether they verbally or mentally acknowledge it or not, they know that there are far more of them than there are the men that they're after. They know that, listen, if he decides not to be with me, he could replace me in a New York minute. That's why they tolerate it. This is, and I'm telling Destiny, this is why these women tolerate it. Now, should it be this way? Listen, life is not about what's fair and what's not. Life is about what is. And in this day and age, high status, high value men, we have all the leverage. Well, I'm not going to call myself high value or high status. That's for the market, right? But high value, high status men have more options than the women who are after them. And the women know and understand this. This is why the women who are with them have no problem with him liking other girls' pictures on Instagram. That's why, because they don't have the leverage.
Like, you can look at them and you can like them personally, but why would you actually push the heart?
I guess that would come into that.
Well, that's kind of weird. See, and Destiny is kind of outing himself as a man who doesn't have options. Okay, and I'm not saying this to bag on the guy, but it's foreign. Like, you guys have to understand this. And this is not a slight on Destiny, because Destiny is like most men in this country, most men in this part of the world. The idea that you find other women sexually attractive and let them know about it, even if you have a girlfriend or wife, it's foreign to them, because he doesn't have the options that those men have. His woman, see, and they have this open relationship. I think we all know that Smurfette is smashing more dudes on the side than he is smashing other chicks, if at all. Dude, I saw him live streaming a video game for 3.5 hours. When do you have time to smash other chicks? Most men will never understand the mentality that men with options have. So, for him to ask, well, why in the world would you holler at another woman if you've got another woman at home? He doesn't understand that. He doesn't understand, and here's the deal. Destiny does not understand his own value. We can all call him a cuck and this and that and the third. But this is the way our society wants men like Destiny. And they've accomplished this. Dude, Destiny he's set for life financially, I'm assuming. But he doesn't realize just how valuable he is on the dating market. Because if he did, he would not allow his blue-haired Smurfette woman to get butt-fucked by men other than him. He wouldn't. He wouldn't. And the reason I know that is because men with options have the leverage to have higher demands. That's it. That's it. So yeah, of course it's weird to him. The idea, the concept of talking to other women while you have a girlfriend, of course it's weird to him. He doesn't know his own value.
I was coming to like having that
Yarquez with the 2 British pounds says, like the video, guys, appreciate that
boundary up front, like, you know, because most guys, they want to exercise options and have other girls, just that they don't have the balls to tell their girl that, because their value isn't high enough to dictate that. So that's the truth.
Their value isn't high enough to dictate that, or they don't realize what their value is. Destiny has value. He has more value than he even realizes. He just doesn't know it yet.
But most guys do want to have more than one woman. It's just the problem is that most guys can't actually pull it off, I would say. Overtly, at least. They have to do it covertly, like, oh, you're the only one. Right. Meanwhile, you know, they're having sex with other chicks, but they can't tell their girl that, because if they tell that, like, you motherfucker, you're a bum. You barely got me. What the hell? You have the audacity to cheat on me?
There you go.
Versus you're an attractive multimillionaire.
There you go.
I'm going to have sex with other women. Well, then at that point, she's got to really make a hard decision. Yeah. Am I going to lose this guy who's a 1%er, less than 1%er, and for my ego, or am I going to tolerate him having sex with other women, but I'm the main girl?
Oh, my God. Don DeMarco, I'll get the sound back. Myron he just said what I said. If you're a top 20, 15, 10, 5, 1%er, you can get away with smashing other girls and your woman knowing about it. The higher your net worth, the more open you can be about your extramarital affairs, right? If you're worth $10 million, and above, you can have your wife and your side piece live under the same roof. Neither one would have a problem. Neither one would have a problem with it. If you're worth $10 million, if you're worth $100 million, neither woman would have a problem with it. If you're worth $1 million, you could have a wife/girlfriend and a main chick that the wife knows about, right? But she's not going to be able to live with you because you don't have that kind of net worth. A woman is not willing to make that kind of sacrifice. She's not willing to put herself through that for a 7-figure dude. She's not doing it. An 8 or 9-figure dude? Yeah, listen, hey, if she wants to live with us, cool. If you're worth $100,000 or more, you can't let her know anything. You can't let her know anything. She knows you're probably smashing other chicks, but she didn't want to see it. She didn't want to hear about it. The higher your net worth, the more open you can be about your extracurricular activities.
And I think a lot of girls, if your value's high enough, will share you.
So then the answer is you can like the pictures, but have a secret Instagram account to do it. That's what we're really saying.
That's what we're really saying. Personally, I tell guys not to like girls' pictures. I think that's one of the worst things you can do as a guy.
Validation for no reason at all.
Yeah, she didn't earn it. Like, shoot a DM or whatever, but like liking her girls' pictures, I think is very stupid.
Shooting a DM, that's even farther. Now you're like in the, I hope she responds to me. Now
yeah, but I mean, as like, don't give her like that validation, like overtly, like, hey, just make a direct message. I think you're attractive. What's your number? Whatever.
Do you see how foreign? Do you see how uncomfortable Destiny is with letting a woman know that he's attracted to her even though he's got a wife or a girlfriend? Do you see how uncomfortable he is with that? And again, I want to let you guys know, it should not be this way. It shouldn't be this way, guys. A man should not be able to keep a woman who knows he is smashing other chicks. He should not be able to do that. But guess what? That's the world we live in. That's the world we live in, guys. Women and womanists, they wanted this world and they got it. They got it. They wanted freedom. They got it. What this has created is this has created a power vacuum for the top 10% of men. The top 10% of men, the top 10% of men are all, they're all doing whatever they have to do. They don't care, right? But the only reason why women are now in a position to have to accept this is because of womanism. That's all there is to it.
Whatever may be.
J. Berry, member for 10 months, says, I bet his woman being there affects his answers. Oh, of course they do. Of course they do. Of course they do. Dude, if he allows her to smash other dudes, then yeah, of course she runs the household. Juan Antonio, $5, says, I'd argue a lot of women, quote, appear attractive through smoke and mirrors of makeup. Without the makeup, they would probably drop 3 points. Okay. Isidore Calderon, the longtime member by, says, the name Destiny sounds like he should make $20 a dance. Yes, I would agree with that.
Being if she declines it, then whatever.
Yo, you know what girls do, bro?
Mr. Smith says he's just rich. That's it. Listen. I mean, listen, I'm not going to bag on a guy for being wealthy. Most men are not wealthy, man. So he's doing something that most men haven't been able to do. But he doesn't realize that he is in the top 1% of men. Because if he did, he would not allow his hair. If he knew his value, number one, he would not allow his girlfriend, his wife, to have blue hair. Number one. Number two, he would not allow other men to smash her. He just wouldn't.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, Black Lemur 2009 with the $500 super chat. Oh, I do have the Don DeMarco. Hey! Very nice. I have it on the other soundboard. Shout out to Black Lemur 2009 with the $500 super chat. Says, Britney's dumbass decided to let the 1%er go. Exactly. There you go. Brittany Renner had a 1%er, but because of her ego, she thought that her vajayjay was the he's not sticking his sausage in one vajayjay. Well, I'm out of here. Now Brittany is realizing that that was a mistake because PJ, Mr. Washington, has upgraded to a woman, what, 7 years her junior? Maybe? JBlaze11 with the $2 super chat says, feminism's king society falls with men like him. That's exactly right.
Photos of your profile,
girls,
and a comment, and then that's how you respond to them. It's like, okay, cool, she's into me, I'm gonna respond to her.
Yeah. Why do you draw the line at likes though? Why is that you have an open relationship and likes is something that you have?
No, I don't care. We obviously don't. We don't care. The two of us. But I'm saying for traditional people, like, here's my view on what.
Yeah, this is Destiny being afraid to be a man. I don't care. We don't care. Sure, he cares. Sure, he cares. Destiny can sit here and tell us that he doesn't care that his wife gets smashed out by dudes on the side, but unless he is some sort of biological anomaly, he's capping. No man in his right mind would ever be okay with a woman he protects and provides for taking sausage on the side. I don't care who you are. And it's a shame because this guy is probably this guy has got to be a multi-millionaire. This guy is a multi-millionaire whose wife gets smashed on the other, smashed by other dudes. This guy could be, and dude, he's still young. Oh, dude, I'm telling you what, man. I'm telling you what. If this guy were just to hit the gym, dude, he's a good-looking guy. He's got a nice thick beard. I'm assuming he's a multi-millionaire. If he hits the gym a little bit, maybe get a tattoo or two, dude, he'd be up to his eyeballs in the JJ. But because he's afraid to step out there, he doesn't understand what his value is. He's allowing this blue-haired slut to run around on him. It's terrible.
But now you guys are on this weird fucking one-ended open shit, so I don't know what that is.
Weird one-ended open shit. Uh-oh.
99% of the people listening, for 99% of the people listening, okay, for 99% of men in relationships, I think that the goal is to keep yourself out of dangerous territory as much as possible. Because I think that everybody, men and women, will cheat if you put them in the right scenario.
He's correct there.
It will always happen. You cannot avoid it. It will. Oh, I don't care about any of this pair bonding, women loves bullshit. If you put somebody in the right situation enough, they will fucking cheat.
Listen, I say this all the time. Devin and I, we have the strongest relationship I can think of. But if her and I were to go onto Temptation Island, guess what? I'd be smashing other broads, and she would damn sure be smashing other dudes. She would have so much, dude, Devin has so much more opportunity for sausage than I would ever have for tacos. Now, on Temptation Island, it might be a little bit a different story. But yes, if you put a woman or a man in position to have sex with other people, they would absolutely do it.
It's happened to everybody. So when you start getting on Instagram and you start liking women's pictures, like, you know, you've liked a ton, eventually you're going to want to send a DM to somebody, you're going to start commenting, like, you're just putting yourself down a path that you don't need to go. There's no reason why you need to be liking other people's pictures on Instagram. Unless it's like friends or whatever. Like, why would you even
what don't you understand?
Because I want to fuck. That's why, Destiny. See again, Destiny, and this doesn't mean there's anything wrong with him, guys. This doesn't mean there's anything wrong with him. He just doesn't listen, J Giant 10 Orkin says weird one open. Yes, exactly. That's why it's weird for him. That's why he can't wrap his head around these concepts. He cannot conceptualize the idea of having a girlfriend or wife who is monogamous to you while you can go and smash other girls on the side. That to him is inconceivable. It's inconceivable. And the reason why that's inconceivable is, number one, he needs the game, but number two, he doesn't understand what his own value is. He could absolutely have a one-sided, one-ended open relationship with a woman who looks even better than this blue-haired hoe. He could. He doesn't realize he can. That's what's sad. Shane will win says he's worth about 2.13 million. There you go. There you go. Internet shows Destiny's net worth. Okay, so between $1 and $2 million, right? This dude clearly has the money to smash chicks on the side. He just doesn't know. He just does not know what his value is. That's all. That's it. Caqueras Maru says he conflates relationship value with sexual value. Yeah, that's something women do too.
And about the one-ended open relationship,
it just seems wildly like disrespectful. Like, I don't know, like the woman has no respect for herself in a one-ended open relationship. That's what I would say.
Wait, what? I didn't understand what the hell he was saying there.
What does that do with a relationship?
It just seems wildly like disrespectful. Like, I don't know, like the woman has no respect for herself and a one-ended open
E-Rock Army Niggas has hit the bricks, Bulma. I thought Bulma had green hair.
Relationship. That's what I would say.
What does that do with respect? If she's happy.
Well, if I'm with a partner, I want my partner to respect me and themselves.
Oh, so if I'm with a partner, I want my partner to respect me and themselves. I'm sorry, Destiny. What part about allowing other men to smash your woman without a condom, what part of that respects you or her? You see, the men who butt fuck, raw dog your wife, he does not respect her or you. Like, I don't know how, and Destiny seems like an intelligent enough guy. He's a very, very, at least he's intelligent. But I don't know why, this guy just doesn't get it. It's literally the same.
And I want them to have respect. And
what am I getting out of it?
Yeah.
I think it's wild.
Oh, look at her endorsing this. What am I getting out of it?
One-ended open relationship is just crazy.
See that? What am I getting out of it? Do you see how she just reinforced his low value? Sweetheart, your husband is worth $1.5 million. That's what you get out of it. But the fact that she's sitting here asking, what do I get out of it if I can't smash other dudes? That means that dude is not enough for you. What does Devin get for being sexually monogamous? She gets to live a great life. I can buy her whatever she wants. I can buy whatever I want. She doesn't have to go to a 9-to-5. She looks like $1 million every time she leaves the house. She has a closet full of shoes that are at least $500 each. She has a pair of $1,700 shoes. She's got a Coach bag, and all that stuff is material. But Mentally, yeah, she knows she's going to be, that's what she gets out of it. She has a man who can physically protect her, who can physically and verbally check her, keep her in line, and who can provide for her. That's what you get out of it. The fact that Truck Stop Bulma is asking, well, what am I getting out of it? That is a direct insult to Destiny, and he doesn't even know it. He's sitting there looking at Stingo like, yeah, what does she get out of it? Bruh, she's talking about you, homie. She doesn't get anything out of you. That's why she's smashing other dudes. Like, I don't know why Destiny, and Destiny seems to be a smart dude. For whatever reason, he's not seeing what's happening in front of his face.
Me.
Yeah, but isn't that like, he's a human? I'm also human.
The
right?
only way that works is if you pull a woman that's way less than what you should be pulling. That's what.
Bingo. See? The only way that works.
What I would say. Because if you're pulling a woman that's on your level, she shouldn't tolerate you fucking around.
Why do you care so much about level?
See, let me just back up here. That only works on you. That only works if you're pulling women. Let me rewind this because Destiny doesn't know this, but he's proving our points. Just listen.
And themselves, and I want them to have respect. And
what am I getting out of it?
Yeah.
If I'm
I think it's
him,
wild.
The
one-ended open relationship is just crazy.
She has to be with me.
Yeah, but isn't that like he's a human? I'm also human. Right?
See, that has nothing. Oh, I'm also human. No. You didn't answer the question.
Only way that works is if you pull a woman that's way less than what you should be pulling. That's
boom. There it is. That's way less than what you should be pulling. In other words, a woman whose status is way lower. What Destiny did here was twofold. Number one, he conflated a woman's physical beauty to a woman's value. Listen, yes, beautiful women appear to have more value, at least aesthetically. That does not make them valuable. That's the first thing. The second thing he did was prove the Pareto Principle. He says the only way this would work is if you're pulling women who are way less than you. High value men, there's no such thing as a high value woman. Only a woman who belongs to a high value man, right? So if a high value man gets with any woman, regardless of whatever her status is, she's going to be lower than him. This is why these women tolerate their men stepping out. That's why, because they know they're lower. It has nothing to do with low self-esteem. It has nothing to do with low self-worth. Well, the only reason why she allows him to step out on her is because she has low self-worth. No, no, she does not have low self-worth. No, she just understands the score. She knows that there are not many men like the man she has. She knows that beauty is common, high-value men are not. Okay, so he wants to go out and get some strange every now and again. Maybe he wants it every night. But what do I get out of it, like Smurfette just asked? I got a roof over my head. I got a man who protects me. I got a man who doesn't feed into my bullshit. I got a man who checks me. I got a man who gives me a good life. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. Women got to get out of their feelings and their egos, thinking that their vaginas is the end-all be-all. No, that gets you in the door. It's all the stuff that happens outside of the bedroom that keeps you in my house. That's how that works. So for Destiny to say, well, the only reason that will work is if you're pulling a woman that is way lower than you, such is the life of a high-value man. Such is the life of a man with options. Every woman that a man with options pulls is always farther down on the totem pole. It has to be. High-value men are so much more valuable than women, it's not even funny. This is why these women tolerate their men stepping out on them. So for Destiny to say, well, the only way this works is if you're pulling women not on your level like you're supposed to, there are no equals to high-value men, Destiny. The problem is Destiny doesn't realize it. Destiny could be a high-value man if he wanted to, but his girlfriend has him snowed into thinking that's not possible. Stephen Mitchell with a $5 super chat says, Destiny has an issue with point of origin. He thinks women are the prize. That it would appear that way. Energized C says, Destiny admits himself. The reason why he's in the situationship is because he had a problem with cheating on his women in other relationships. That's the problem. Dude, listen, listen, man, cheating on a woman is not smashing other women. Cheating on a woman is making another woman your girlfriend. That's cheating. Smashing her and committing to her are two very different things. Energize C with another $5 super chat says, so Destiny is admitting that Smurfette controls a relationship. Yes, obviously. Colonel Sanders the 16th says, I hope and pray that Zestiny takes the RP soon. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. Brizzy Izzy 87, $5 says he's not intelligent. Have you ever seen his political stuff? I said a long time ago that he should just get over it and change his, I don't know. I mean, I guess so. All right, let's continue.
That's what I would say. Because if you're polling a woman that's on your level, she shouldn't tolerate you fucking around.
Why do you care so much about?
Whoa! On your level. Explain to me, Destiny, what exactly is a woman on your level? Are we talking about a woman who has the same socioeconomic status? Because if Destiny's talking about a woman who simply makes as much money as a man, I established this way back in episode 57. The more money, status, toys, influence a woman has, the further she shrinks her pool of potential suitors. High status men don't want high status women. That's just all there is to it. High status men are going on about... Somebody ban Takero. I understand you want to see when I'm going back onto Fresh and Fit. I'll be on there soon enough. Somebody don't ban him, just time him out. I don't like people who appear to be overly excited about what our next moves are, because there's a certain someone out there who likes to sabotage the people we associate with. Let's continue.
About level. Why does that matter?
Isidore Calderon, $5, says Donovan and John MLD should pull men like Destiny to a van and drag him off to a 12-week deprogramming camp. Possible business idea? Yeah, aside from the kidnapping thing, yeah.
In a relationship.
Well, you guys are the ones talking about pulling people that are appropriate, right? If you go to a trailer park, you can pull a woman that like
level is like in terms of...
See, there we go. If you go to a trailer park, see? He's comparing socio... No, bro. There are hot girls who are rednecks. There are hot rednecks, Destiny. There are hot rednecks. See, Destiny does not understand the difference between sexual market value and relationship market value. He thinks a woman that is a boss bitch and a boss babe is a high value woman. No, she's not, Destiny. She's none of those things. She's a headache.
Success and stuff like that. I don't look at that in
I'm saying that if we are polling about our level, whatever we determine our levels to be. So for you, it might be like youth, attractiveness, or...
That's the level, Destiny. It's attractiveness. That's the level. The higher value man, the more attractive the women he pulls. But even if he pulls the most attractive women, he is up here and she is down there. This is why they tolerate them stepping out.
Helps you get
just compatibility.
Not just compatibility.
That's mainly what, if we get along, that's what's most important. It doesn't really matter what her job is and everything like that. If we get along and we like each other, that's the most important thing.
I think that's like open communication, you know, that's like having clear boundaries and respect.
Shut up, slut. Like, dude, nobody wants to hear what a 32-year-old used up slut from Philly, wannabe Las Vegas, has to say. What the hell do you know about relationships?
With your...
You can always tell when somebody doesn't know shit when they say relationships is all about communication.
Partner, like... Everybody's going to be different, right? Every single one of us is different. So if you're with somebody, you need to have like that conversation on what they're comfortable with, what you're comfortable with. It's got
we have, and we're comfortable. It's open for me, closed for her.
Yeah.
I mean, if it works for you, then
I don't understand like what the level thing has to do with in your respect thing.
Because in my estimation, if I see a one-ended open relationship, then somebody there is way out of their bounds, and that's the reason why they would hold on to it.
And Listen, guys, Destiny is 100% right. He's right. But guys, 50, 60 years ago, there was no such thing as a one-sided open relationship. There wasn't. No, men respected the women they were with, and vice versa. Destiny is absolutely... Dude, I could not have said this any better myself. Let's listen to that again. This is 100% facts here. Just watch.
Yeah.
I mean, if it works for you, then
I don't understand like what the level thing has to do with in your respect thing.
Because in my estimation, if I see a one-ended open relationship, then somebody there is way out of their bounds, and that's the reason why they would hold on to it.
Way out of their bounds. In other words, for lack of a better term, way out of their league. Destiny, the average rank and file woman is a hoe. Okay? She's a hoe bag. She's not a lady. She looks like a lady, and she tries to act like a lady, but she's a hoe. High status men understand that most women out here really ain't shit. They really aren't. Women did this to themselves. So now we go back to Destiny's statement. Women having inherently far less value, modern women, the average rank and file modern woman has so much less value than the men they want. Of course they're gonna agree to one-ended open relationship. Chris Evans could do that. Chris Hemsworth could. Shamar Moore, Idris Elba, Leonardo DiCaprio. Listen, think the women that they're with aren't into the one-ended open relationships. Of course they are, because they know that there aren't that many Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, etc., etc. But what he is talking about, he literally just verified that the average rank and file modern woman ain't shit. So anytime they actually get the attention of the kind of men they want, and again, let's be clear, top 10%, yeah, there's going to be a pretty wide disparity. So that's the way the dynamic is going to be. He doesn't understand it. He does not understand it. Hey, shout out to Big Mo in the house. Big Mo's in the house, says like the video. Devin, if you would mod Big Mo, I'd appreciate that. Let's continue.
But that's what I would normally do.
Or to just fuck with it.
Yeah, but why would you only fuck with that?
Because a lot of women like to be held down by one man and like to feel protected and that she's safe with them.
No shot. No shot.
That a woman wants to be protected and
not while her man is out fucking other women.
No. Oh, oh my God. Okay, now he's lost. Now he's lost.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yeah. Listen. Wow. So Destiny is. So he is stupid, but he has so much confidence for a man who literally knows nothing about the dating market. He's like, oh, absolutely not. Based on what? All of your experience? What Sneeko just said is 100% true. Women would rather, quote unquote, share an alpha than have a beta male all to themselves. And I don't like using the word alpha and beta. It seems kind of hokey to me, right? Seems kind of hokey to me. But the fact that he is so certain about the fact that most women want a man who can protect them and provide for them, he's like, oh, no way, not a chance. He doesn't know anything. Somebody find out how old he is. In and out of the abyss. $2 super says, Destiny's live now, wants to chat with you. Aaron Young says, Destiny said he'd like to chat with you if you want. Destiny is challenging you to a conversation. We can do that at a later time, Destiny. We can do that at a later time. I'm not going to interrupt my live stream so that you can assuage your ego. They said oh God, oh no, oh boy, now you guys want Destiny. Talk to Destiny. Oh yeah. Oh, for crying out loud, how am I gonna pull this off? How can I pull this off? Hang on, Destiny, I'm gonna figure something out here. Ah, yes, I know exactly how to do this. Oh, yeah. All right, Destiny. All right. You want it? You got it, buddy. Actually, you know what, Destiny? I'll tell you what. This is the perfect segue. Destiny, if you're watching, Saturday night at 10 o'clock. Saturday night, September 10th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my woman and I are doing episode 1 of the How to Relationship podcast. Okay? If you would, and I'm not looking to trash anybody. I want to have a conversation. I want to have a conversation. You can call it a debate if you want. This is not going to be a debate because I suck at debating. Okay? And the reason I don't want to call it a debate, hang on a second. The reason I'm not going to call this a debate is because a debate has tactics. I don't know how to do tactical debating. All I know how to do is have intelligent discussions and present what I know. That's what I know how to do. Kevin Ray Wilder is a better debater than I am. He was clearly wrong, even though he was a better debater. Alex from Playing with Fire, a much better debater than I was. He was still effing wrong. So I'll tell you what, Destiny. Me and my woman will have a discussion with you and your woman, okay? Clearly we have very different views on relationships and how they work and how to deal with those things as such. So I'm going to continue my breakdown here, but if you and your woman want to be our first guests for the How to Relationship podcast, which will air Tuesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Our first episode is going to be Saturday, September 10th at 7 p.m. Eastern. I am more than happy to have you on. We can have an open-ended, spirited discussion. My woman is going to be there. She's going to be involved, so I would highly suggest that you have your woman there as well. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be educational, and I think we could definitely make that happen. So I guess the cat's out of the bag. Devin and I are starting a new podcast called the HTR Podcast, the How to Relationship Podcast. And if Destiny, listen, if he wants to come on, I'm more than happy to come on. I'm more than willing to allow him and his woman to come on, and we can debate the pluses and minuses of our relationship. Busy as the 87 says, LOL. Give me a second. Says, LOL, wish they asked him if Smurf would still be with him without his money, and point out to him she gets the rest of her, quote, needs from dudes who won't be held hostage like he is taking care of her. Yeah. Destiny, like, you're doing it wrong here, buddy. And let's call a spade a spade. Of course she wouldn't be with him if he didn't have his money. That's not a bad thing. Women are supposed to be attracted to a man's ability to provide resources, right? Like, if Destiny were to go completely broke, she's got to go. Who the hell else is going to take care of her unless she's a boss bitch? But I get where you're coming. From. Christopher Harris, $10 says Destiny wants to debate you. Yeah, I issued the challenge. I issued the challenge. Let's see. Listen, I'm more than happy to have Destiny come on. I'm more than happy when Destiny. I'm more than happy to have him on. And I think the perfect environment will be the How to Relationship Podcast. So Destiny, Heather P at DonovanSharp.com will get you all set up, and we can have an open-ended discussion. Me and my woman will talk with you and your woman. I think that would be... I'm not trying to cancel anybody, guys. I'm not trying to cancel anybody. And again, guys, I suck at debating. Like, I'm not a debate expert. All I know how to do is talk about what I talk about, and that's it. As far as tactics, like Alex was playing with fire, he would always say, you said a lot there. That's a debate tactic. I'm not interested in a winner or a loser, okay? I'm not interested in winning a debate against Destiny. No, what I'm interested in putting forth my ideas, and hopefully I can influence him in some way. That's it. Hopefully I can influence him in some way. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to sharpen my teeth on this particular broadcast. I can certainly be critical of someone and still be in front of them face to face. I'm not going to back down from that, but yeah, very good. Brockman55 says, imagine letting your girl suck some other dude's D, then coming back home to kiss you. Yeah, Destiny, I don't know that I couldn't do that. But like I said, dude, Destiny could be a high value guy. He really, really could be, but I don't think he realizes what his value is. I really don't think he is. Let's see. There was a Giga Chad who just got timed out. Okay, let us... Oh, by the way, guys, while I have your attention, today is the last day to sign up for Relationship Foundation Fundamentals. Yes, in this course, you will learn how to not end up with a relationship like Destiny's, where his girl can go out and smash other dudes. You guys think I'm kidding? I am not. No man is okay with his woman smashing other dudes on the side. If you want to find, build, and cultivate a healthy relationship with your woman or a woman, enrollment closes in 6 hours and 16 minutes and 39, 38, 37 seconds. But wait, there's more. If you don't have the entire amount, no worries. We offer a payment plan. That's right, guys. For just $165 rather than the full $497, you can have full access to the Relationship Foundation Fundamentals with the bundle with Split It. What comes along with it, obviously, is the 12-hour course, Relationship Foundation Fundamentals. You're also going to get the Ultimate Shit Test Guide. This is a $150 value. You're going to get the audio and video versions of How to Master the Game. That's a $350 value. You'll get access to both versions of the 49 Laws of Sharp. That's a $50 value. And then you will get full access to all 5 volumes of Womanese. That is volumes 1 through 5, 600 translations, all when you sign up and enroll in Relationship Foundation Fundamentals. And we are starting our webinars tomorrow. We're starting our Zoom calls tomorrow for 1 week. Devin and I at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. we will be taking all of your questions, all of your Q&As. That is going to be 1 week, 2 hours each. That's an additional 14 hours. Guys, $1,650 value, all for just $497. And you can split up those payments. You can start off with just $165, and then it's $165 a month after that. So if you guys don't have the entire 500 clams, you guys can split up those payments. Go to tsracademy.com for details, and we'll do it that way. Okay, let's continue.
If you're Leonardo DiCaprio, because you're Leonardo DiCaprio, you can do it. But if you're 99% of people listening, sure.
See, you just proved my point again. If you're Leonardo DiCaprio, you can do it. Okay, Leonardo DiCaprio is a top half percenter. Leonardo DiCaprio is a top 1/2 percenter. We get that. But that's just the point. And I say this all the time. We ask girls this all the time. If your guy, if you wanted to be in a relationship with a guy and you asked him to be in a relationship, he said, okay, I don't date women who go to bars or clubs. I don't date women who are on social media, or I don't commit to women who go to bars and clubs. I don't commit to women who are on social media. I don't commit to women, who travel alone. What would you say? 11 times out of 10, they're like, oh no, I would never do that. Well, it's because it's a disembodied guy. But if it's a Leonardo DiCaprio, what would you say? Well, the girl, well, of course I would. And then guys say, well, of course you would. It's Leonardo DiCaprio. And that's exactly the point. What a woman will, quote unquote, tolerate is directly tied to your value. The higher your value, the more she's willing to tolerate. This is why this is why girls tolerate Leonardo DiCaprio, because he can literally have any woman in the world he wants. Now, there are some guys out there who have high value that aren't Leonardo DiCaprio, but guess what? They have a shit ton more value than most guys out here. If you are a top 30, 20, 25, if you're in the top 30% of men, guess what? Women are going to excuse the behaviors of men that don't have as much value. The more value you have as a man, the more you can, quote unquote, get away with. The more value you have as a man, the more women will tolerate bad behavior. Destiny just confirmed my point. Leonardo DiCaprio does what he does because he's Leonardo DiCaprio. But Leonardo DiCaprio is not the only high value man. There are different levels to being high value, right? Oh, pardon me. There are different levels to being high value. Guess what? There are high value men out here who don't necessarily have the options that Leo does, but guess what? The women that they deal with tolerate them dealing with other women because they're in the top 15, 20, 25, 30%. That's all there is to it. And dude, this is, oh my God, Destiny, dude, I know you're watching me, man. This guy is worth, I'm assuming this guy is worth close to $2 million. Dude, somebody needs to wake him up, man. Maybe I'm the guy to do it, but dude, if I'm worth dude, oh my God. And Destiny's a good-looking dude too with a beard. He's got a 7-figure net worth. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing married to a woman who smashes other dudes, man? Like, Monsieur Calvin Candy. Let's continue.
But like, the only way you can do this is if you're pulling somebody that's way, way, way less than what you could.
Why don't you try to be Leonardo DiCaprio, man?
Because I don't want to be, because I don't want to date random fucking people that I dump it like.
Stop the cap.
Oh, here he goes. I don't want to be dating random people. Dude, you're only 33 years old. I'm 45. I don't want to be dating random people. I've been there and done that. Get out of here with that.
2 years ago, whatever.
Yeah, so
if you want to be Leonardo DiCaprio, you can. That's on you. But you're asking me why I wouldn't do it. I'm telling you why.
No, why not aim for that standard? Why not, if that you're saying that's the highest standard for a man, why are you settling?
Okay, so I understand where Destiny's coming from. He's like, okay, I don't want to be smashing random broads. Like, I get that. And you guys know me. Listen, I lived the player life for better than a decade. I've been there, done that, snorted my weight in cocaine, strippers, blow, all that good stuff. I lived the life. But even still then and now, dude, a life with one woman is 100 times better than a life with 100 women. Listen, having one woman in your life is just a better life. So I understand where he's coming from there. Here's my contention with his relationship. Okay, so you don't want to go out and smash random chicks, yet you have permission to. So you have permission to go out and smash random chicks, but that's not who you want to be. So you don't want to be Leonardo DiCaprio. I get it. I understand. You don't want to smash random chicks, but your woman is allowed to? So is this a one-ended open relationship open for your wife? He just sat here and told us, Destiny, you just sat here and told us that you don't want to be out there smashing hoes like Leo. I get it. I've been there, done that. I'm not trying to live that life either, but you can bet your ass your woman definitely is. Look at her. She's attractive. She has blue hair. She screams, fuck me. I have blue hair. I'm trying to get all of this cosplay attention. Due respect. Due respect. So, which is it, Destiny? Are you guys in an open relationship, or is it a one-sided open relationship where it's closed on your end, but open on her end? You just said it yourself. You said it yourself. You don't want to be like Leo, even though you have permission to. Food for thought.
How you settle.
You're saying that Leonardo DiCaprio could pull that off. You're saying that he's the highest value male.
If that's what he wants to do, how old is he?
I think he's 40.
Sure. Yeah.
What?
If that's how he wants to live his life, then go for it. He can do it.
He just broke up with a 25-year-old because it was her
on
birthday.
He don't
go over 25.
Always. Goodbye.
But I wouldn't break up with my girlfriend when she turns 25. I don't like. I'm not in that like I need a young girl thing that a lot of the men are on.
When I look at relationships, they require a lot of work from both ends.
Okay.
And if one person is putting their attention on a whole bunch of people, and the other person is like dedicated solely to that relationship, it just seems super.
Yeah, Equinox B says he's not smashing chicks, but she's smashing guys left and right. So what does that say about him? Yeah, something is amiss. Something's amiss.
Imbalanced to me. Like I don't know.
I think it is mostly for men is just the ability to. Like I'm out right now. I go out to clubs, I go out to restaurants, I network, I meet a lot of people. I don't want to have to feel like, well, I got the wife at home. It's a lot of the freedom aspect that I like about it. The fact that
but when you say that, that sounds like a single man.
No, because I love my girl. I love
not so much that you're willing to.
There she goes. Well, you should let her in that case too. Smurfette, sweetie, doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way. Men and women are different. Just because he can go out and smash other broads doesn't mean that you can too. You can do whatever you want, but by you going out and smashing other dudes, that makes you less attractive to him. Him going out and smashing other broads, you don't like that. We know that you don't, but that doesn't sap your attraction to him. Dude, Destiny, you are being handled like, dude, he's being handled by his woman. He's being handled by his woman. That's why I want him and his woman to be on the program. That's why I want him and his woman to be on the program. Because this is absolutely, this is crazy. This is nuts. This woman is sitting here talking to Sneeko. Well, if you're going to do it, then she should too. What? What are we, and listen, shout out to Smurfette. She's supposed to want her cake and eat it too. She gets all of the privilege and the prestige and the protection and the status of being a wife without having to actually act like one. Sex is different for men and women, guys. For men, sex is like taking a piss or shaking a hand. It is what it is. But sex is so much more for women to a certain point. Once a woman reaches, once a woman catches her 100th body, it's just an act at that point because she's had all the naivety and innocence fucked out of her. It's still it's emotional to a point, but sex affects men and women differently. If a woman is having sex with other men, if a woman has an affair on her husband, she no longer loves her husband, right? Now, I'm sure Smurfette loves Destiny, but not in the way a woman should love her husband. She loves Destiny because of what he provides and his status and the money, as she should. But she doesn't love him the way a wife really should, right? She loves Destiny because Destiny allows her to go off and fuck other guys. Shit, I'd love her. Dude, I'd love Destiny too. Real talk. But yeah, this is bad. This is all bad.
Yeah, but if she agrees with it, if she agrees with the terms, that's it. Just like you established that monogamous relationship.
Official Kobe, $2 says she has way more game than him. Well, of course she does. She's a woman. Look, man, Destiny's girl knows way more about the sexual marketplace than he does. Dude, take the average, listen, man, take the average 18-year-old man, 18-year-old woman. She knows more. 25 and 25, she knows more. 35 and 35, she knows more. Women, dude, women are always, they always have more game than men. They always have more than men. Oh, that's her name, Melina. Dr. B84 with the $10 super set says, Melina's playing Grandmaster Chess and Destiny is playing Hopscotch. That's the way it is with most relationships, guys. Melina knows more than Destiny. Destiny thinks he knows. He doesn't know. There are things that Melina hasn't told Destiny because Destiny's just not ready for that. Destiny's not ready for it. Tell you what, I hope he's ready for Saturday. Destiny, look, if you're watching, man, I will open up the lines for you and your lady to come on. That is an open invitation, my friend. That is an open invitation. I'll put your name in. I'll tag you. I'll put your name in when I start things up. I'll give you the link to join and we can do it.
Relationship, if you want to be tied in that hold and do that, then play to that game.
I don't think anyone wants to agree to that.
But
this is funny. Now she's like, I don't think anybody wants to agree to that. Do you see? Now all of us see. This is funny. Now that Sneeko and MJ Get Right are sort of lifting the veil, now Melina is opening her mouth. This is the way women get when they're around men. See, they're gonna fuck. See, what's happening now is they're fucking up her game. They're fucking up her meal ticket, right? Sneeko is out here telling the truth. MJ Get Right is out here telling the truth. Now Melina's a little bit chatty because she's like, whoa, wait a minute, whoa. I can't let this happen. Shane Will Win says her body is all over the internet. Oh, Destiny, this is bad. Destiny, this is bad, dude. This is very, very bad. This is very bad. Oh, yeah, dude, I put Devin's body all over the internet. But guess what? I don't... Devin can do whatever she wants. If she smashes other dudes, she's the fuck up out of here. You better believe it. You better believe it. Dude, man, I'm telling you what. And everybody says, Donovan, why do you brag? No. See, here's the thing. And I guess I'll put this to an end once and for all. If I'm going to tout myself as a relationship expert, if I'm going to give men advice on how to handle women, I need to show receipts. I need to show men that I know what I'm talking about. I knew what I'm talking about, and I practice what I preach. That's what my Instagram is for. Back in the day, I used to smash this girl, I smashed that girl. Here are booty pics she sent to me. Here are text messages. You guys all know. Go to Instagram, @DonovanSharp1. You guys will see all those past text messages from the bitches I used to fuck. You guys knew I used to have the game. But now I've transitioned to the relationship side of things because I'm 45. I don't want to be Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't want to be younger George Clooney. I'm not interested in that. At least not right now. Right? So in order to show men that I practice what I preach, I got to put my woman out there. Hey, if you want a woman like this, then you need to do this. That's why, dude, that's exactly why I did Relationship Foundation Fundamentals. That's why it's selling like hotcakes, because people know that I know what the hell I'm talking about. That's why I put Devin's body out there. But I'll tell you this. Never, ever, ever commit to a woman who has been seen. Never commit to a woman who has been seen naked by more people than she actually knows. There's another problem. More people have seen Melina naked than people she actually knows. This is the problem. And Destiny seems like a very smart, intelligent, he's a good-looking guy. Dude, I said it before we even caught wind of this. He doesn't realize his own value. He does not realize his own value, man. Because if he did, he would not be with Melina. He'd be with about 4 of them right now.
It's because you guys live on like a equal terms type of thing. Like you guys are
communication.
Exactly.
Here she goes. Communication. That's such bullshit. Somebody shut her up.
Would you agree, like, hey, I'm out here in these streets. It is what it is. It's not like I'm gonna go out here hunting. It's just like if a girl comes.
But MJ, get right. Even if I wanted to go out hunting, I would do that because I want to. Listen, man, as a man with options, you can do these things. Destiny has more options than he's aware of. That's why he's afraid to tell his woman to stop fucking dudes on the side. No man is okay. No man is okay with taking care of a woman who's taking dick on the side. I don't care who you are. That is BS. That is I swear to God, Destiny, love you to death, bruh. You're getting hustled. You are getting played. Somebody said it in the chat. Dude, she's playing 4-dimensional chess. My man, you're playing checkers. And, like, Destiny is smart enough. Dude. This is what frustrates me about this stuff. This guy's a millionaire. Getting finessed by a woman, and he's proud of it. What are we doing? What are we doing? Ozzy Cortez says, I'm Google imaging her now. It's all over. Unbelievable. I had no idea who the hell Melina was. I had no idea who the hell Melina was. But now that I know, I guess Melina's been seen naked by more people than she actually knows. What does that mean? J-Pot says, why is she hitting the gym and he's not? That's a very good question, because Melina's not hitting the gym for Destiny. No. She's hitting the gym for the dude she's smashing on the side. Destiny appears to be happy where he is. I'm hoping. Look, man, I'm not gonna sit here and insult the man. I'm not gonna sit here and say. I hope I can give Destiny some insight as to how valuable he really is. He doesn't realize his own value. This guy is in his early 30s and he's worth 7 figures. And he is married to, I presume, he is married to a woman with blue hair who allows other people to see her naked and allows other men to fuck her. I don't know who would be okay with that in any universe. Unbelievable. Money Mitch says she's Jack. Check her Insta muscle. Okay. I mean, it is what it is.
Comes up to me, hey, I'd like to
exactly
making your nice.
I'm not actively seeking it out, but it's nice to be able to exercise that muscle. It's nice
but if you're a woman exercise it, you'd have a huge problem with it.
Well, yes, of course. Because women are in a different Destiny.
Woman exercising that muscle, she's in a different mental space. But actually, what I realized about having an open relationship is being that guy who still has the ability to hunt. It keeps you on your toes and it keeps you the best man you could be. Once you get, what I felt when I get comfortable in a relationship, being monogamous and everything, that's when I stop working out. That's when I start getting lamer. That's when I'm watching Netflix and I'm like, okay, with my boob hair, and I'm just like laying down. But when I still need to.
Yeah, Millennium says she's hitting the gym for Tyrone. Yeah, Melina's hitting the gym for likes and dick. She ain't hitting the gym for Destiny because she knows he's not going anywhere. She is smashing other dudes, and he is still married. Somebody clear this up for me. Are they married or not? Are they married or not? I don't understand.
When I still have my balls attached and I still, like, I could do what I want to do, I'm a better boyfriend.
So this is like the weird paradox of some of the red pill stuff is that it talks like, no, I'm not including you guys, just talking to Snako here. You talk about like self-help, building yourself as a good person, like becoming a good man, doing all these things. But it sounds like at the end of the day, you're a slave to women's opinions of you.
A slave to women's opinion of you. Yes. I almost called them Snako. Yes, Destiny. We are. Look. Listen. I'm not trying to put myself out here as some unique red pill guy, right? But there are so many men in the red pill space who like to say, well, I don't do anything for a woman. I hit the gym for me. I do this for me. Dude, the reason men do anything is because of women. Now, that's not the most healthy mindset to have. If you're hitting the gym, you should hit the gym for yourself. But let's not get it twisted. The reason we hit the gym, the reason we dress the way we do, the reason we walk the way we do, the reason why we conquer, the reason why we accomplish is so that we can have success with women. Wanting to have success with women doesn't make you a slave to anything. Destiny, we're all a slave to our biology. My friend, it does not make you less of a man because you want to be attractive to women. Being attractive to women does not make you weak or a slave. It makes you a man. What makes you a weak or a slave is when that's all you're doing it for. If you're hitting the gym and accomplishing things strictly for the validation of women, that's when you're a slave to that. But we are all a slave to our biology. For a man to sit here and say, nope, the reason I dress like this has nothing to do with women. Of course it does. Dude, why do you think I'm going to put myself through a fat camp so my woman can stay attractive to me? It is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that women wasn't the main reason I got into this space. Dude, the reason I found this space is because I wanted to get good with chicks. That's why I did it. I'm not going to sit here and say, well, I don't do anything. Dude, those are black pill guys. Those are black pill guys. Those are losers. Those are these Sigma guys who want to pretend that they're just above it all. Well, I don't do anything for women. Of course you do. I don't care how hot she is. Of course you do. We all do. This is where so many men go wrong, is they deny their biological desires. Yes. Yes, the reason I dress the way I do in public is to be sexually attractive to women. That doesn't make me weak. That doesn't make me a slave. That makes me a man. Women dressing up to be attractive to men. That doesn't mean they're weak. That doesn't mean they're a slave. That makes them a woman. man. So for Destiny to sit here and say, well, you're a slave. Yes, I am a slave. You cannot reprogram biology. Attraction is not a choice, my friend. And the desire to be attractive to the opposite sex, that can't be deprogrammed. I don't care who you are. Pug Plays, $5, says, how can you call your, quote, wife his own when other men are having a piece of her? Dude, I hope that's not the case, man. Busy as the 87 says, here's another few bucks for stating what I needed to be stated. Some our peers annoy me with that talk. I do it only for me. Dude, exactly. Exactly. Like, guys, listen. There's nothing wrong with saying, you know what, look, man, I hit the gym because, yeah, I do like to be healthy, but the main reason is because I'm trying to be attractive to these bitches out here. That's nothing to be ashamed of. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Everybody wants to be attractive to the opposite sex. And they've been married for 9 months. Neither one of them has a ring on. That's very interesting.
Oh, you just said that if you're not hunting women, your drive to go to the gym.
I'm saying it helps. I'm saying it helps.
Why doesn't it? Why do you need women? Why do you need random women? Why can't your woman inspire you to do that?
Oh, here we go. Why can't your woman inspire you to do that? I'll tell you why, Destiny. Because your woman should not have to inspire you to do anything, my friend. I don't need Devin to inspire me to be great. That's within me. Okay? There's a big difference between a woman inspiring you and sexual attraction as a motivator. You can be motivated to sleep with women all you want to, but being inspired by women? No, Destiny, you're conflating the wrong thing.
Oh, you're in your mind.
No, because I'm saying being with one woman and being monogamous kind of brings it down. Like, it's like the married guy. Like, well, got the wife. I would, but the wife.
Then just be single.
You know those guys?
I think it's an age thing, though.
Destiny,
I'm
yeah.
not
Bro,
in a disrespectful way. I think it's an age thing, though, because if you have
here comes this bitch. Big Mo at the $10 super chat says, Destiny was a great guest. He was respectful to the show. But with that said, I'll be damned if I'm losing all this weight just for a woman that's going to bust it wide open for other... That's what I'm saying! Dude! Big Mo just nailed it to the wall. That's what I'm saying! That's what I'm saying. Why am I gonna make all this money and conquer the world and make all this money only for a woman to get... See, here's the thing, Destiny. Your wife should only be giving you her body. Only giving you her body. You're allowing other men to get from her for free what you're having to pay for. If you didn't have money, she wouldn't be with you. And that's okay. But she's letting just any dude hit it at this point. This is bad. Very good super chat there by Big Mo.
Really lived and fill that sexual department for an alpha guy, you're gonna need your dick scratched constantly, no matter where you're at.
It's not even what I'm looking for. I'm not looking to get my dick scratched constantly. I just like to keep the everything. I like the single guy aspect of my life and being in a relationship at the same time. I like being like, yeah, I'm the single guy.
Yeah, listen. He wants to have his cake and eat it too. I'm good with that.
Guy walking out, putting on nice shirts.
This is like an acceptable. And shit. I'm gonna respond to that, and then you, because I'm cutting you off a lot. Just, I can see that there are sometimes monogamous couples where both people are like really flirty and they kind of like have fun like that, but they don't actually go as far as like actual making out with somebody.
Oh. So there are monogamous couples who are both really flirty, but they never take it all the way, huh? Really? And how would you know that? I guess maybe he's talking about his own relationship. Dude, if you're in a monogamous relationship, your woman should not be flirting with anybody. If your woman is flirting with people, then you downgrade her. There's no need for a man. There is no need for a man to commit to a woman who is giving other men sexual attention. It's not just flirting. It's not just harmless flirting. It's just harmless flirting. No. Flirting is giving persons of the opposite sex sexual attention. That should not be allowed. Wait a minute. That should not be allowed.
You're fucking somebody doing these. So I think that's okay. But like the need to like have to be out and exercising options on just one side, it just those relationships are always gonna be super fucked. Unless
those relationships are always gonna be super fucked. And how would he know? How would he know? Because it sounds to me like he's involved in a one-ended open relationship. And look at Melina. She's looking like she's got all kinds of doubts.
You've got that girl, like you're so many leagues ahead of her that she knows that she can't find anything.
Abdul Wahab says, test. Why is my sound going in and out? Abdul Wahab with the $5 super chat says, Donovan, Molina is Swedish. Does that affect the relationship? I don't think so. I don't think so. Kayvon Slims with the $5 super chat says, that's what females say. I got fake boobs for me. I wear the smallest tops for me. I wear mini skirts with no underwear for me. That's exactly right. Women don't get fake tits for themselves. They don't lose weight for themselves. No, they get fake tits to be attractive to men. They hit the gym for men, and that's okay. Women denying what they want is every bit as silly as men denying what they want.
Even close to you. That's what I think.
Why you don't? I don't think in terms of leagues. Like that's a female idea that you're applying.
If she can find somebody even remotely similar to you, though, who's not going to be walking out on her to go fuck other women, she's going to exercise that option.
Yes, Destiny. Yes. Oh, isn't that sweet? So, what Destiny just talked about. Let's rewind this because I want you guys all to hear this again. I want you guys all to hear this.
I think in terms of leagues, like that's a female idea that you're applying.
If she can find somebody even remotely similar to you, though, who's not going to be walking out on her to go fuck other women, she's going to exercise that option.
And she would. Destiny. Here's the problem. A man that has options but doesn't exercise them doesn't exist. Dude, a man with options is not ever. See, what he just described was the sexually loyal alpha. No such thing, Destiny. No such thing. There's no such thing as a man who has options that does not exercise them. If a man doesn't exercise options, if a man says, I have options, I just don't exercise them, that's a man who doesn't have options. Guys, that's what it comes down to. He either doesn't exercise, he either has no options, or he just doesn't have the time. Destiny, there's no such thing as a loyal alpha. If a man has good sexual options with women, he's going to partake in those options. That does not make him a reprehensible human being. That makes him a man. And before you go, and I know he's probably going to hit me on Saturday with this, oh, well, this is the whole moral. Destiny, all's fair in love and war, my friend. There is no morality. There is no sexual morality. Sex is amoral. That means it is not. That means it is without morals. Let's not bring the moral cathedral into relationships because we know women damn sure aren't doing the same thing. This guy thinks, Destiny, you think that you're gaining the respect of women by talking about love and relationships from a moralistic standpoint. You're not doing yourself any favors, bruh. You're not doing yourself any favors, man. Holy smokes.
She's gonna leave for somebody else.
She's talking about it.
Devin asks, did he just admit that he has an open relationship in order not to lose his woman? That's exactly what he did. That's exactly what he did. So he just contradicted himself. He said if your woman can find another man that's only going to have eyes on you, she would then leave you for that other man. Destiny, you're apparently smashing other dudes. Oh, oops, I'm sorry. You're apparently smashing other girls, and she's smashing other guys. So you're telling me that Melina would leave you if she found another you that didn't smash other chicks? What Destiny did was he just described himself. If Destiny is smashing other chicks on the side, like he says he is, and like his wife says he is, then doesn't that mean that if Melina were to find another man remotely similar to you, but only have eyes for her, this guy has no idea. This guy has no idea what his value is. And it's a damn shame. It's not too late for him. It's not too late for him, but dude. Success Chaser, $5, says she was in an open relationship only on her end with her ex. Destiny acted as a friend and stole her from him. Video is sad and ex is trying to cope. Success Chaser, I need you to send that to somebody. Success Chaser said she was in an open relationship only on her end with her ex. Destiny acted as a friend and stole her from him. Video is sad and ex is trying to cope. Destiny, you're in trouble, buddy. You're in trouble. Melina, oh boy. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is bad. Destiny, man, I don't think he's a bad dude, man. I'm not picking up asshole vibes from him. I don't dislike him. I really don't. I really don't. But this almost reminds me of the David and Cassie West situation. a lot of you guys wanted to bag on David because of his views and this and that and the third. I like David, man. I like David West. I think he's a good guy. I think he's a very, very good guy. I like David a lot. His wife, Cassie, is playing him like a fucking fiddle. And so is Melina. So is Melina. Look at the look on her face. Look at the look on her face. You see the look on her face as she's looking at Sneeko? She's like, yeah, I'm playing this motherfucker. And Destiny has no idea. He thinks for whatever reason, this is the only way that he could get her to agree to marry him, is if he allowed her to smash other dudes. That's not a marriage, fam. That's not a relationship. ADLJ says Destiny isn't a bad dude. He just doesn't know his value. He doesn't, man. He doesn't. Melina does not want Destiny to know his value, because if he does, the jig is up. The jig is up. She can tell him, oh, well, you can smash other chicks all you want to. He's not out here smashing chicks. Of course not, because if he were, then Melina would not be okay with that. This is bad.
All right, MJ, go ahead, MJ. Please. Here's my thing, bro. You're kind of hinting at like this fairness, because you're like, hey, Sneeko, bro.
There it is. There it is. Fairness connotes morality. That's not fair, he says, or she says. That's not fair that I can smash other chicks, but she can't. It's not about what's fair. It's about what is.
Well, she should be able to do the same thing. It's like, bro, what's fair? Let me ask you this. I'll pose this to you. What's fair if it's both side open-ended, but you know a female has she outbounds you by the leagues?
Watch Melina's, look at Melina's face. Guys, I want you to look at Melina's face while MJ Get Right is talking. It's time to go into body language mastery here. Watch.
Sneeko, bro. Well, she should be able to do the same thing. It's like, bro.
Watch her face.
What's fair? Let me ask you this. I'll pose this to you. What's fair if it's both side open-ended, but you know a female has she outbounds you by the leagues with the amount of dick she
watch her
get.
face.
Just walking down the street.
Facts.
But if you pull up outside, hey, who wants some of this dick? It's gonna be crickets.
That's right.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know what
watch
I mean?
her face. Listen.
Huh?
Don't do an open relationship then. Yeah, that's an easy.
Oh, look at her. Don't do an open relationship. That's an easy one. Oh my God, this dude is lost.
Bro, but I'm telling you, just like you like to throw out statistics, like a 99% of men are literally outbounded by leagues just by a 7. Like a woman that's a 7. A regular chick can get so much more sex than a guy who's a 9.
And Melina's attractive. She's getting hit in the face with dicks from sun up till sun down. Destiny has got to know this. He has to know this. The only reason why Destiny is okay with this is because he does not know what his value is. He has no idea. Most guys who game are ugly dudes. Destiny is not ugly. He's a good dude. Oh my God, dude. If Destiny were to hit the gym, oh my God. Oh my God. I hope I can help this guy see what his value is. I hope I can. And if he tries to hit me with the morality, well, I have no interest in blah, 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 blah. Well, then don't be in an open relationship then, Destiny. Don't be in an open relationship then, Destiny. Guys, look, man, I'm not ever going to bring the moral cathedral into relationships. Because women damn sure ain't. Women don't give a fuck about what's fair and what's not. Let me tell you. Women don't give a fuck about what's fair and what's not. Men shouldn't either. That's what, dude, Melina's playing, oh my God, Melina's playing fucking 3D chess and he's playing goddamn checkers. He's playing fucking Candyland.
Yeah, I understand that. I agree with you, but
so
I'm just saying, it's not about fair. Well, no, what's not fair is if you're walking out to go fuck other women and introducing all sorts of who knows what.
I was going out.
No, I'm not saying you. I mean you in general, not you.
I know.
Yeah, but I'm saying on the one ended, like if one guy is going out, he could be getting STDs, he could be knocking other women up.
Melina could be bringing home STDs. Melina could be getting knocked up. Oh, but she uses protection. And how would you know? Huh? I got a news flash here for you, Destiny. If Melina's telling you she uses protection with dudes she's smashing on the side,
stop the cap.
She's lying. Dude, the women who are aroused by men, they don't make those dudes use condoms. They bust all in her. They bust all in her. Ain't no way she, oh my goodness. Oh boy. And look at Melina. She's like, oh my God. Look at this. This is funny.
He could be starting a whole bunch of fucking drama. There's all this shit that he's been so that he can have fun while the woman is at home taking care of the house, at home chilling. Like, how is that fair?
I don't see that.
See? How is that fair? It's not about fair, Destiny. It's about what is. It's about what is. Men have leverage over women. High status men have leverage. Like I said in the beginning, there are far more women. There are far more women than the men they want. The number of men that most women want, dwarf in comparison to the women. Straight up. There are so many women. There are so many more women than the men they want. It's absolutely ridiculous. Dude, this is insanity. This is insane.
Okay, I will just go ahead, MJ, and then I'll go after you. My bad. Go ahead, please.
Bro, first off, the world is not fair. None of us are born in fair conditions.
Bingo!
That's number one. True. Number two, it's like this. I'm a boss, so I'm going to be out here doing my thing. It's not like I'm looking to get play, but if a girl comes up...
And even if I were looking to get play, MJ, get right, you have to look at your woman. What are you going to do about it? Leave? And if she says yes, fine. Fine, you can replace her in a New York minute. This is why men can do certain things that women can't at a certain point. Because men with options, see, dude, the women that belong to men with options, they know he has options. That's part of the reason they stick around. Because they know they can be replaced. Well, shit. If I leave this guy, am I gonna find another guy like this? Is it possible? Yes. Is it likely? Nope. Not a chance.
A literally girl comes up to me like, yo, I just left the gym. Hey,
Ozzy Cortez says no relationship should be open. No relationship should be publicly open. Mr. Stewart says she's quiet because she's low-key getting exposed. Exactly. She doesn't want, dude, she does not want, and you can tell, you can look at Destiny, and Destiny respects these guys. I think he respects these guys. I think dude, Destiny is a lot of things. I don't think stupid is one of them. Look at what's happening on your screen right now. MJ Get Right is speaking facts. Destiny looks engaged. Melina looks positively spooked. Like, holy fucking shit. Holy shit. I hope Destiny does not figure this out. Destiny has no idea that he could have 50 Melinas who would all be sexually loyal to him. Now, of course, Destiny, well, that's not what I want. Well, if that's not what you want, why would you allow a woman to have the same thing? Busy Izzy 87 says, I bet she's thinking if she can smash MJ. Of course she is.
Car's nice. I'd like to suck your dick in your car. And I'm just gonna be like, well, I can't do this.
Oh, look at her face. Oh, this is so funny. Look, oh my God. Look at the look on Melina's face when MJ Get Right takes them through the scenario. Watch.
Literally, girl comes up to me like, yo,
watch her face. Watch.
Your car's nice. I'd like to suck your dick in your car. And I'm just gonna be like, well, I can't do this.
Mm-hmm. Looks like she's imagining it right now.
Got the wife at home. Sorry.
I gotta cuddle and eat ice cream.
Netflix.
Watch Disney Plus like that. No, I'm not finna do that. Like, nope. You gonna suck this Johnson, and that's cool.
Real
and
talk.
I'm gonna go back and
cuddle with my wife.
Real
I'm even happier. Hey, just got
real motherfucking talk. Real goddamn talk, y'all. That's how this works. You don't have to like it, ladies, but guess what? Leverage states that you will accept it, and if you don't, another woman will. And women understand that.
My dick suck. How you doing? Have a good day.
But she got to be like, she just has to respect that.
Look at Melina.
I'm still
Look at her.
bring that like that's a one-off, and it's because men and women look at sex differently.
Yeah.
Like
it's all about maturity.
It looks, dude. It looks. I don't know, man. It looks like Destiny is buying in a little bit.
One-off, and it's because men and women look at sex differently.
Ooh, it looks like he might sneak to. I don't know.
Yeah. Like
It's all about maturity too. Because like you have to
Oh
be
my-
mature to like understand a relationship like that. If you're immature and you're freaking out, like it's not going to be okay.
This chick.
It's totally okay. What are you? This is some wild
Uh-oh, here we go.
Miami shit.
Most people
No,
can't
no, hold on.
if you're not-
If
if
your
you don't have
partner's
the-
out fucking somebody else, it's totally okay to be a little freaked out by that. That's a totally normal human
But
reaction.
what I'm saying,
Yes, it is. It's a totally normal reaction in any state. This is why I always say the difference between a man who loves a woman and a man who doesn't love a woman is the man who loves his woman is not going to allow his main chick to find out he's stepping out on her. That's the difference. That's the difference. Women are not, listen, women are not supposed to be okay with a man stepping out. You want to know how, listen, if ladies, if you were the high status man, you want to know, do you want to gauge how much he loves you? If he really loves you, he's not messy. If he really truly loves and cares about you, he's not messy. He's not messy. All of his extracurricular activities are on the sly. You don't find out about any of it. You don't see it, smell it, taste it. You don't suspect anything. Okay, so maybe he gets home and there's maybe a little, lipstick on his collar. All right, that could be anything. Maybe you can talk your way out of that. But if he allows you to see that lipstick, now you need to start worrying. Wait a minute, he's not being as careful. He's not being as careful. Like, okay, I smelled other woman's perfume, that's gonna happen, but now I'm seeing lipstick? Huh. No, ladies, if you find out he's actually stepping out, that's when you need to worry. If a man truly loves you, he will not allow you to find out that he's smashing other chicks.
is like when I was out in Vegas, you have those types of couples that are actually totally okay with it.
No,
just on the one side? On the
No,
one
like it's
When there's
like
only one guy, there's only one hooking up with girls.
All right. So
Can I jump in on the one-sided thing?
Sure, if you want to.
So I think nowadays with some women and their mindset of dating is, oh, the dating world is trash. There's no good men out there. So when it's one-sided like that, it's in some of these women's heads, it's I found a good guy that meets, pretty much everything that I want to cross off. And okay.
Mr. Stewart says Destiny doesn't care because he's more in love with his main dude than she is his main chick. I don't know about that, guys. I don't think we can challenge a man's sexuality just because he allows his woman to smash other dudes. I don't know.
He wants.
Ayesh says he talks like Abin Preach. Yeah, this is some Miami shit. Yeah, dude, exactly. Exactly, man. Like guys who like to invalidate what Fresh and Fit talk about. Well, this is just this is some world shit. Like, real talk.
To be open and do X, Y, and Z. She's okay with that because she's getting the bills paid. She has a house, and she's taking care of the house. She's cooking the food. She's cleaning. She's doing the laundry. Now,
Blondie does have some nice tits, though. I will give her that.
nowadays, unfortunately, like to say is there are some women that are okay with that, and as a man,
I've always been okay with that.
Yeah.
well,
It's
okay,
not
so
now.
That's not even true.
But as a man,
oh my God! See now, come on, Destiny. Now he's see. This is just
she's
listen.
okay with that because she's getting.
Oh. So Destiny is bisexual. That changes everything, guys. That literally changes everything. That explains all of it. That explains all of it. That explains everything. Holy shit. Well, there we go. That explains it. I thought you guys were just being mean. Devin says they've been saying that from the start. I thought you guys were just being... Well, shit then. Okay, all right. That literally changes everything. This literally changes everything. This changes every... Oops. Hang on, guys.
For like it's tapered off a bit, like
this changes. Well, wait a minute. Well, what the hell happened? Oh. Okay. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Where did OBS go? Guys, this changes literally everything. Literally everything. I did not know that Destiny was openly bisexual. If I had known that before... Oh my God. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is... Oh, this is incredible. Guys. Well, there we go. There we go. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Like, this literally explains everything. This literally explains everything, guys. This explains everything. And I don't have any... Listen, man, if a man is bi, I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. If that's what he wants to do, that's cool. That's just more vagina for me. But guys, that literally makes sense. That's why he's okay with his wife smashing other chicks, because he's bi. Of course he is. And it's funny, we would joke, the only way a man would ever let another man smash his wife is if he were bisexual. Why? Destiny, my friend, there's no need for us to talk. There's no need for us to debate anymore. There's no need for us to talk or debate. I'm not going to talk or debate about relationships. Yeah, official Kobe says, I said he likes guys in an earlier comment. Guys, just because you say it in the chat doesn't mean I believe it. Like, we're all calling him a cuck and he's this and he's blue-pilled. Guess what? Calling someone homosexual is a derogatory term. Or at least some people think that. Oh, he's just... I thought you guys were just being mean. But you... Guys, no. Shiesty Shane says Destiny is the biggest cuck with an opinion. Destiny is not a cuck, guys. He's not... No. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. Wow. Holy moly. This is unbelievable. Guys. Destiny, there's no need for us to talk, man. There's no need for us to debate. There's not. The fact that you play for the other team as well, the fact that you go both ways, that explains everything. Yes. Devin says, sexually anomalous relationship, nothing to debate. Yes, there's nothing for us to debate. Because you and I are not coming from the same point of view. I am not sexually attracted to men. You are. That changes literally everything. That changes everything. That literally changes. This is why, guys, this makes sense. This makes sense. This is why he can't wrap his mind around certain concepts, because he is, and again, I'm not meaning this to be derogatory because I really don't care, but he is a man who plays for both teams does not have the same mindset as a man who plays for one team. You can't debate with someone who doesn't have the same sexual strategy that you do. You see, the reason why men watch my show is because they have the same strategy that I do. We want to go after women without getting our pound of flesh taken from us. My audience is predominantly heterosexual men who are into women. But if you're open, and again, if you're openly bisexual, like, I don't care. Like, I mean, it is what it is. But that, to me, that kind of changes things. That changes things. That doesn't, you're not qualified to speak on heterosexual relationships. So his wife smashes other men and he smashes other men and women. Well, then none of the traditional rules apply. He says he has a more traditional. No, that's not traditional. That doesn't mean it's wrong. But you can have traditional views all you want to, but if you're having relations with both genders, that literally changes everything. That changes the chemistry. Holy smokes. Giga Chad says, just talk to him anyway would make for good content and channel engagement. I guess. I mean, I don't want to be a clout chaser. Giga Chad says she's also bi. Of course she is. Dude, every woman, give me a break. That doesn't impress me. When a woman says she plays for the other team, nobody's shocked about that. When a man says it, that's a little different. Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable, dude. Oh my God, if I looked like this dude, I'd have 20 freaking kids. Unbelievable. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Wow. I had no idea that this dude was a Chipper Jones. Roberto Alomar. Eddie Murray. That literally changes everything. The fact that Rudy Mendoza says he said he doesn't smash other men during the show. Well, then, even if he doesn't, he's still, and there's nothing wrong with this, but he is sexually attracted to other men. Just because he's never had relations with another man, that doesn't not change the chemistry. Yeah, that Luke says he's bi, but he likes women more. Guys, that's Deb C says Carlos Beltran. Ay. Busy is he? 87, $10 says, I am skeptical of this claim. I told you I saw his political stuff before. I wouldn't be surprised if this was some super lefty clout chasing on his end. Phantom 313 says, Mark Teixeira. Only us baseball geeks know this stuff. But guys, this is... No. There's... I'm trying to see what the value of having him on the show would be. I don't know that there's any value to this. Because no, I don't know that there's I'm not afraid to talk to the guy, but the fact that it's almost I don't want to just stay with me. It's almost like this is a cheat code. This is like a cheat code. No wonder he stands 10 toes down in his ignorance of the dating market. No wonder he can't wrap his mind. Guys, this all makes sense. This is why he's asking, why would you want to smash random women? Well, Destiny, I understand why you wouldn't want to smash random women, and I'm not being funny, but that's what it is. That's what it is. The fact that he plays for both teams, that is... Wow. Wow. That's a cheat code, man. That's a cheat code. Like you can't have a no, that would not have been this is not good. That's not good. That to me is being, and listen, if he openly said it and I missed it, that's fine. But Destiny, if you're assuming that I knew what your sexual proclivities were, I didn't until about 7 minutes ago. And I don't know. Willville says, honestly, big bro, that right there is a conversation in itself. The argument that he doesn't qualify to advocate for how men should behave in a heterosexual relationship. I don't know, man. That's a little bit dangerous. That's very, very, very risky on my end. It would be very, 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 I don't know that there's any value. I really, really don't. I know the guy's got 500,000 subscribers, but I'm not gonna clout chase like that. I'm not gonna do that. I only bring on guests if I see the value. But there is something about one of his sexual proclivities completely changes his entire view. It changes the chemistry. My arguments and my line of thinking only holds water if you are a heterosexual male who is interested in women. That's it. But if you're a switch hitter, none of this is going to make sense. None of this is going to make sense. It's almost like having a secret weapon in the back. And I can promise you, I would probably be asking Destiny, how could you think this? Blah, 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 blah. And I would be pulling my hair out thinking, dude, and you guys heard it before. I said it before. I said, guys, something is not adding up. Something's not adding up. I said, something is not adding up about this guy. This is a dude. This is a good looking dude with a beard I wish I had. This guy's a multi-millionaire and he thinks like this. And I'm like, dude, something's not adding up. But then when you guys said, well, he's a switch hitter, I'm thinking you guys are saying that as an insult. No, if it appears to be real, which makes all the sense in the world. Yeah, Stephen White says he's not wired the same. Yeah, I'm not doing that. No. Oilsberg says, as Rolla says, the point of diminishing returns. Dude, I can't be discussing these kinds of topics. I mean, I'm already taking a risk as it is. Giga Chad says he's literally just an anomaly. That's all there is to it. Exactly. James Horton says Destiny is live now. Call him. There's nothing to discuss. There's nothing to discuss. Our chemistry is not the same fundamentally. That doesn't mean that he is a bad person because he plays for the other team, but he doesn't see things the way most men do. This is why he is so willfully. This is why he is so steadfast in these beliefs, because wow, I had no idea. I'm not doing it. It doesn't make any sense to. It makes absolutely no sense. It makes no sense to engage with this guy. Because for all I know, he might say some dumb shit on my podcast and get me banned. I'm not going out like that. I'm not going out like that. And I'm not just doing this to cover my ass. Guys, I really don't have anything against Destiny. I really don't. If he wants to be a switch hitter, hey man, do you. I have never ever had a problem with that, and I never will. But the fact that he is a switch hitter and I'm not, that That's not a productive conversation. It's just not. Wow. New Horizons, $10, says, this is how I see those two. That bearded lady, Destiny, and Violet from Willy Wonka. The blueberry girl, Destiny, is a product of modern society, proof in the pudding. Like, dude, I listened and watched the whole podcast episode before, earlier today. Destiny's a smart dude. He's not dumb. But, guys, like, I said an hour and a half ago, something's not adding up. I said, something's not adding up. I'm going to get to the bottom of it on Saturday night when I talk to him. There's no need for me to talk to him about this. There's no need. Willville says, I don't blame you. It probably won't be constructive nor productive. I got nothing against Destiny, but it makes his talking points now all fall. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. That's why he's so nonchalant about his wife smashing other dudes. Of course you are. You're smashing dudes too. Wow. Holy shit. I got a button. Look. Now I got a bone to pick with Myron Gaines. Because I asked Myron, I said, yo, do you mind if I do a breakdown of the Sneeko Destiny MJ Gateway? He's like, yeah, sure, go right ahead. Myron Gaines done led me into a trap. Eduardo Pena says that's why Rolla doesn't want to debate him. Right. Exactly. There's no, you can't have an honest debate. You can't have an honest conversation in good faith when people are not fundamentally the same. It just doesn't work that way. This makes fake Imdom says Donovan's mind is still blown. It's not that my mind is blown. It's just that I now understand why. I now know what the disconnect is. I now know what the disconnect is. Like, dude, something's not right about the situation. Something's not adding up. There's something she's not saying. There's something he's not saying. Unbelievable. And I thought you guys for an hour and a half were just being mean to the guy. Nope, you guys were telling the truth. Okay, all right. Shout out to Destiny, man. I mean, like, I ain't mad at you. I'm not. Juan Flores, $2, says he looks like that guy from Hangover the movie. Yeah, okay. Kayvon Slims, another $5, says, can a woman respect a dude who lays in a submissive position for another man? Nope. Hell no. Hell no. Hey, look, shout out to Melina. Dude, yo. Shout out to Melina. Yo, this girl hit the jackpot. So let me get this straight. She's married to a dude who doesn't care that she smashes other dudes because of his orientation. Yo. Don fucking DeMarco. Don DeMarco. Hey. Look, let's not be mad at Melina. Listen, Melina's doing what women do. She's doing what women do. I can't knock the hustle. Melina's in the perfect situation. She is married to a rich guy who also likes guys. And now she can smash other... Melina, sweetheart, I would do whatever... You need to do whatever you can to stay married to this dude. A lot of people are saying she finessed him. Is this a finesse? Is it? This is... This explains everything! Guys, this explains all of it! I can't believe this! This is unbelievable! Unbelievable! Yo! Don DeMarco! Don motherfucking DeMarco! Holy shit! Alright. Okay. Moon America says he's allowing it, so it is... Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, I can't be... Look, listen, y'all know me. I can't knock the hustle. If he is openly a switch hitter and they have that agreement going in, then all right. Okay. But to the untrained eye, laypersons like myself, guys, this is, hold on a second. This is 2 hours and 19 minutes of my life I'm never getting back. I'm never getting this back. This is unbelievable. Fake M Don says, Donovan, real question. He's a millionaire with online clout, but they're both open. How long do you really think this relationship will last? Maybe we can save Destiny. I don't think Destiny wants to be saved. I think Destiny is okay with this. Destiny is okay with this. You want to know why? Because even though Destiny plays for the other team, even Destiny knows. Even Destiny understands. He said it himself. Hey, look, man, I'm not trying to smash random girls or dudes out here. Even Destiny knows. Life is better with one woman in your life. It's just better that way. It's better to just have a main chick. Smash other girls or dudes on the side if that's it. Listen, if that's your jam, I'm not knocking that. It is what it is. But I think Destiny's good with this. I mean, he looks at peace to me. Right? I mean, I mean, congratulations to them both. Right? I wonder if they compete for guys. Let me not be mean. I'm not going to be mean, but guys, this makes all the sense in the world. This makes all the sense in the world. This makes all the sense in the world, man. Wow. How about that? How about that? Wow. Shout out to whatever his name is with the 10 Australian dollars. Y'all red pillars are the biggest snowflakes. Can't handle pushback or argument at all. Happy to attack a man for days and not let him defend himself. Turn off 24-hour sub mode for your chat. Oh, I have a feeling I know who you are. And no, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. Fuck off. I know exactly who you are. I know exactly who you are. Oh, no. Ostrike says poll request. Devin, put it on the poll. Which is weaker, Donovan's gaydar or Weaved? Oh, my God. Wow. Hey, put it on the poll, man. Put it on the poll. Yo, honestly, I can't answer that one. I can't answer that one. Because I damn sure didn't pick up on that. My Weavdar is, it's trash. My Weavdar is bad. But guys, this is, the fact that he's a switch hitter, guys, this changes the chemistry completely. This is why Rolo's not going to debate him, because they're not coming. The only way to get through, the only way to make a change in a discussion is if both parties understand everything about them. Men who are switch hitters don't have the same motivations as men who are not, at least romantically. So all of my points, of course, they're going to be moot. Yeah, I know fake tits. I know fake tits. That's for sure. I can spot, dude. I can spot a pair of fake tits a mile away. Yep, fake, real, fake, real, fake. Oh yeah, I got plenty experience with those. Wow, this is incredible. Okay, well, consider my mind blown. Before we move on, there are 5. Count them, 5 hours and 6 minutes and 22, 21, 20 seconds to enroll in Relationship Foundation Fundamentals. Relationship Foundation Fundamentals comes with $1,650 worth of bonuses. But we are offering something even game-changery. That's right, you can now split up the payments. You can now split up the payments. If you don't have the whole $497, not to worry. Not to worry. You can get access to Relationship Foundation Fundamentals for just $165. Go to tsracademy.com for details, as well as the link in the chat and the description. And oh, by the way, go to tsracademy.com starting tomorrow, introducing Buy Now, Pay Later with Split It. After today, you guys can have access to any of my products for very low down payment. No credit check, no application, no interest. Buy now, pay later on tsracademy.com starting tomorrow. Well, I would say that tonight has been educational. It has been educational. TVC, $50 super chat. Thank you. Says, Donovan, I don't think he's proud of the buy thing because he always promptly says he does more things with women and rarely does things with men. Just because he's not proud of it doesn't make it not true. You know? Listen, I'm not going to bag on the guy for liking dudes. It is what it is. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to me except for, pardon me, except for when you're debating about heterosexual intra-relationship dynamics with other men. That changes everything. That changes everything. So there's really no need to have this discussion. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea, not because I don't like the guy. I think the kid is cool, but so which is weaker, Donovan's gaydar or Donovan's weavedar? 61% of you said gaydar, 38% of you said weavedar. Jesus. Guys, I'm very, very, very good at very few things. Everything else, I'm terrible at. Wow. This reminds me of the time that I broke down the video of the guy who is a pastor who is married to a spicy movie star. And right around the middle end of the broadcast, just going through his Instagram and his Facebook, I was like, wait a minute. This dude is hitting on other chicks. He calls women his sister wives, and he's around the... Oh my God. We figured out that it was actually the preacher who was running the game on the girl who was a spicy movie star. It appeared that she liked him a lot more than he liked her. Dude hit me up on Facebook and says, yeah, you figured it out. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. Yeah, this is a much bigger win for Melina. Listen, if they're both happy, I'm not mad at that. Do what makes you. Millennium says he remembers that one. Yeah, right? Like, do you. I'm not mad at you, but by the same token, it's like, wow. Man, oh man. Guys, don't forget, this is a new project. The hashtag How to Relationship podcast episode 1 will be this Saturday, September 10th at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be shot live from Studio C. You can catch the HTR podcast on Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sunday evenings at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we will talk about different relationship issues, and we will only be taking calls and or Zoom calls from people who disagree with what we talk about. So be sure to tune in for that. That is this Saturday, September 10th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm very, very, very much looking forward to that. That's going to do it for this, the 870th edition of TSR Primetime. This was a very educational episode. I planned on doing this for much longer, but new information came in and, well, kind of changed things a little bit. Isidore Calderon says, get Swedish Bella and her husband on the phone. I actually did a video about Swedish Bella and her husband like a year and a half ago. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.